Hey, howdy everyone, it's Sam. Welcome back to the Wobble and Joy Sports channel. If you're new around here, hope I can get you to consider liking the content and subscribing to the channel. But if you are a regular around these here parts, thank you very much for the continuous support. There's going to be a breakup in about 90 minutes time, I reckon. We are going to be doing a live watch-along commentary live stream of Cowboys versus Warriors that is due to kick off in approximately 8 minutes time. Hold the ball, gracious enough to join me. Thank you so much for your time this afternoon, mate. How are you?
I'm good. I'm ready. I'm pumped. Again, thank you so much, Rob and Joel, for having me on. I cannot wait to see how this all unfolds. And yeah, you're right. I think there will be a bit of a breakup in 90 minutes. So we'll see what happens.
So I reckon 4 of the past 6 encounters between the Cowboys and the Warriors have been decided by, on average, 6 points or less. There have been a couple of 13 plus points victories that have gone either way over the past few seasons, but by and large, hold the ball, these matches have traditionally gone down to the wire, mate.
Yeah, I agree with you. It just seems like these two teams here definitely know how to cancel each other out. Again, they just do so well to play each other. And again, I'm looking forward to another cracking game.
Yeah, man. Yeah. And if you are new to Hold the Ball, if you've never seen him before, I will put the links to his social media pages all in the description box below at the conclusion of this live stream. So what we'll do now, Hold the Ball, I'll get you to wobble on about the team list news that have been confirmed on NRL.com as I bring her up here. Can you take us through the team list for the Warriors, please, mate?
Yeah, no worries. So the fullback there is Tuapiki, and then the wingers there are Erugossi as well as Montoya, apologies there. The centres are Pompey as well as Viliami Lailea. And in the halves there you have Martin as well as Sean Johnson. In the forwards there you got led at hooker Egan. And then you have in the props there Fonor Blake as well as Bunty R4. In the second row you see Mitch Barnett as well as Marta Nukore, as well as Toy Harris, the captain, and also playing his 200th game today. In the interchange we see Dylan Walker, Bailey Surinam, Tom Ale, as well as Jazz Tavanga on a much welcome return.
Oh, yeah. Wow. There's a couple of new inclusions there I didn't know about until 20 seconds ago, for sure. So who have we got that's missing out there? So Braden Williami, Chance Nickel-Klugstar, and Josh Curran and Jackson Ford are all out for the New Zealand Warriors. Wow, man. Nice inclusions. I like the look of Vailea as well, man. He's one of those players that I'm really hoping for big things for your club this year. And we'll shift over now to the Cowboys now. Tom Chester is the fullback. Felt and Maritau Langi are the wingers. Valentine Holmes and Guillermo Shibasaki, who makes his club debut, is the other centre, in for a suspended Peter Hiku. Tom Dearden and Chad Townsend are the halves pairing. Jordan McLean, Ruben Cotter and Reece Robson make up the front row, whereas Hess, Nanai, Taumalolo make up the back row. And the interchange bench is Jake Granville, Griffin Neem, Jermaine Taonua Brown, and Big Hylam Lukey returns from ACL, man. I don't think he'll play more than 20 minutes, but I reckon he's going to have a good, solid startup. So we got Lukey and Tavanga, the new additions on the interchange bench. Vailea and Shibasaki, who are the new inclusions on the back line, mate. What do you reckon of your Warriors team lineup, man?
Yeah, look, I think it's actually good to see Jazz Tavanga back in the lineup there. Now, granted, it's going to be a big sort of outing there for Tuapiki, who makes his club debut as well. Starting, obviously taking over injured Chance Nickel-Klugstar. Overall, though, it's virtually unchanged. Again, bar some little changes here and there. Overall, though, with the squad, it's a decent squad. It's the best we can come up with, and it's all about just putting, practice into application. So we'll just see what happens.
Yes, sir. What do you make of the North Queensland Cowboys lineup, mate?
Yeah, look, it's a solid lineup. Okay, and again, another thing I just forgot to touch on as well. The Warriors are definitely down on some forward troops. However, the Cowboys, they seem to have stacked on more. So obviously, the addition of Hylam Lukey there is a good one as well. I'm glad he's back. But yeah, not much there to say. I mean, good halves there. Taumarolo, right? Yeah, Neem. It's just a really strong pack who will be looking to obviously try and apply pressure to the Warriors.
Yep. And just before I go on any further, I just want to say hello to the live chat. At the moment, we got Wise Up TV in the house, and UPED did a really good preview the other day as well, might I add. So please go and check out Hold the Balls channel. Got me mum in the chat. Let's go Cowboys. Thank goodness she's going for the right team. Thank goodness the duo we don't deserve. Wires Up TV says. All righty. Tiger Walker is in the house. Thank you very much. Cody Games PlayStation. And we've also got Nicholas McKercher in. All that's missing is Fanatics to make this the most amazing NRL live stream trio of all time. Come on, the Warriors. Oh, man. Thank you so much for the compliments, guys. Thank you. We are both really excited for this. We've been talking and planning this ever since the draw came out, to be perfectly frank with you. So we're really hoping for a good game here. But it's going to be such a fun stream tonight, man, or today, man. So right now, the coverage is just going live now on Queensland Country Bank Stadium. What do you reckon, Hold the Ball? Do you reckon we're synced up? We've got the Warriors on telly now, mate.
Yeah, I think I'm there with you as well. The team list as well has just popped up on the left as well. So I think we're there or thereabouts. How are you going there, Wobman Draw?
Yeah, man. So maybe, I reckon I'm about 2 seconds behind you, mate. Press pause for us, bro, just for a second.
No worries. Yep, Sean Johnson just touched his hair there. No surprises.
All righty. Yeah, I reckon I'm still about a second behind you, mate.
No worries. I'll pause one more. Yeah, there we go. I think we should be good.
All right, I'll let you know as soon as the Cowboys pop up on the television screen. But yes, also on sportsbet.com.au, the odds for this game, $1.38 to the Cowboys. The Warriors are $3.08. So I do think that this game is going to be 1-12. So you could look at that as really nice value for the New Zealand Warriors as we see the Warriors huddled up, getting ready for kickoff. And I see the Cowboys on my television now.
No worries. I'll pause for about 3 seconds. There we go. I think that should be all good now.
Sweet as. Just got another comment here. I'm hoping an upset. Go the Warriors. Solid lineup for the Cowboys as well, man. Yeah, I'm really interested as well to see how Toa-Piki goes this afternoon for you guys as well, man.
Yeah, look, yeah, absolutely for sure. Again, I think he's probably a better ball runner than Charles Nicole Cookstad, with all due respect as well. I mean, but yeah, it's going to be a big tester for him against a very hungry Cowboys outfit, that is for sure.
Yep. All righty. So the Cowboys have just broken up the huddle, and your boys, that man Harris, coming out on the field right now.
Yeah, no worries there. We're looking very good there. I'm excited. I can't wait. Let's start this.
So just off the top of your head then, man, just anytime try scorer for the Warriors today, mate. What do you reckon? Who do you reckon can cross over, and what kind of scoreline are you anticipating?
Okay. Anytime try scorer, I think I'm going to give it to Toy Harris. Why not? He's been known to, get a few pies there, meat pies. In terms of, look, I obviously going for the Warriors deep down inside, but I did tip the Cowboys in saying that I reckon Cowboys, I think 28-30, I reckon even, and Warriors 12. That's just being me. Sorry, guys.
We're in for a high-scoring thriller, according to Hold the Ball. All righty then. Look, I'm going to go for Kyle Felt, Marcelo Montoya to be an anytime try scorer in this game. And I reckon we're looking at about a 26-18 victory to the North Queensland Cowboys. So there's going to be a few tries for us to call here this afternoon, I reckon. And by the looks of things, the Warriors are going to be kicking off. And the Cowboys, if you're watching on the telly, are going to be running right to left of your television screen.
Here we go. The boys are getting ready, and I'm ready. I am. Here we go. We'll see what happens.
Well, Ventura, I think that you're an incredible NRL content creator, but I definitely don't want you to have a good afternoon. Thanks, bro. Thank you. As we get underway, no, it's the Cowboys that kick off, and they're running right to left of screen. Take it away, Hold the Ball.
Here we go, Toa-Piki, straight into Bunty from the back fence, R4 to kick things off there, and he runs straight into a Cowboys defense there. Egan there, dummy half now, off to Newcore. Newcore tracks a few defenders, but unfortunately they're tackled there in about the second tackle set there, but a few seconds gone thus far. Off to Eden Fornor Blake, sporting a different sort of a haircut, and again, tackle there and wrapped up there by the Cowboys there. Third tackle in, and about 30 meters made. Sorry, Toy Harris. Again, his 200th game there. Congrats their captain. Their fourth tackle set here. Warriors marching up just a little bit there. Barnett with the ball there about 5 meters out. from the halfway line here in their 5th tackle set. Now Egan with the ball in hand, complaining to the ref, straight to Johnson there on the 5th and last, gives it a big boot there down to the Cowboys, Bob and Joel.
Nice, and taken very nicely by Tom Chester as well. And he's tackled there by Aiden Fanua-Blake, who looks like he's fallen into a lawnmower. Passes right from by Dearden into Kyle Felt, and Kyle Felt makes himself about 5 or so meters. Second tackle now on the 20-meter line. Chad Townsend passes right to club debutant Shabasaki. Cowboys 3-0-6. Tackle number 3. Robson passes inside to Murray Taulungi. It's tackle number 4, a little bit short of the 40-meter line. They're midfield. Robson passes left to Jordan McLean. Met very quickly there by Bunty Afola. Tackle number 5. Robson waits a dummy half. Ruben Cotter looks like he's getting treatment already inside the first 90 seconds. And take it away, hold the ball.
Down here in a 12 picky there with the ball in hand again, scooting around, darting around. Eventually is tackled there, and the Warriors marching up just a little bit there. Tamari Martin acting dummy half now. Shirt onto the hands there. Pompey, so apologies there. Montoya with the ball in hand, making a few good meters there. Egan off to big, and this looks like Gossi here. Edward Gossi, and about 5 meters away now from the halfway line. The Warriors doing well with the ball in hand, early exchanges, and Egan there with the ball off to looks like Pompey there with the ball in hand now, over the halfway line now. About 40 meters out now from the try line. Johnson with the ball in hand. Goes up wide. Missed passes at Maida. Over to big Mitch Barnett there, who gets tackled. 4th tackle as well. Warriors just behind the 30-meter line here. Off to Sean Johnson, 5th and last. Big boot here. Contested, I think. Wobbling jaw.
Oh, and Kyle Felt takes it really nicely. Keep in mind, Montoya and Kyle Felt had a bit of negative words to say about each other in the corresponding game last year. So nice contest for the ball. Kyle Felt wins it. And now they get a penalty on second tackle. So the first infringement, and it's Shibasaki that earns the first penalty of the game for the Cowboys. Nice take there by Kyle Felt. Very good stuff. All right, let's rock and roll. Waiting for the kickoff now from Chad Townsend. Just talking to his troops about what's going to happen in the next set. And Cowboys' new set is going to start 5 meters beyond the halfway line. So play will recommence on the far right edge. False start here. There's only 3 minutes gone. It's still 0-0. Shibasaki takes the quick tap. Wasn't quick at all, but Shibasaki, nice. A couple of nice post-contact meters there. Robson waits a dummy half. Robson passes left, finds Townsend. Taumalolo now makes himself about 3 post-contact meters and will play the ball midfield on the 30-meter line. There's a 6 again that's been given away by the Warriors. And there's Ruben Cotter. Well, there's nothing wrong with him. He's going to play the ball on the first tackle now. And Robson dummies and makes a nice scoot out of dummy half. It looks like it's tackle number 2, tackle 3. Did out of dummy half, passes left to Cohen Hess. Cohen Hess is only about 2 meters away from the try line. A bit of ill discipline here, killing it for the Warriors. Robson passes way out right to Dearden. Dearden arches to Townsend. Townsend passes right to Shibasaki. Kyle Felt now's got the ball, and he's going to be wrapped up there nicely, primarily by Vilea and Tamari Martin. Chad Townsend on the last tackle puts in a grubber kick underneath the goalpost. It's come off the goalposts, and potentially Tom Chester has touched it down. It's the first try. We got to look at it. It's not confirmed yet, but Tom Chester, through nice piece of luck and unfortunate discipline by the Warriors, a grubby kick by Townsend has come off of the goalpost, and Tom Chester's just scored the first try of the game.
Yeah, well, not much to say there, unfortunately, on my end, Bob and George. It's just been one-way traffic in that last passage of play there. Again, Cowboys doing well to, take advantage of the ill discipline there presented by the Warriors there. And obviously Chester, not only does he score a try, but he's giving me Heath Ledger vibes as well. He's a good-looking bloke as well, and a well-deserved try.
I'll take that to the bank. I'll put a spotlight on that. And I'll promote that everywhere. That's yours, hold the ball. But I'm going to make sure everyone knows that you've just likened him to Heath Ledger. Hell yeah, dude. We're going to take that to the bank. So after 5.5 minutes of play, the Cowboys, through ill discipline of the Warriors, to be flat out with you, are up 4-0. But they looked good in attack, though, the North Queensland Cowboys. As Valentine Holmes lines up the kick, should do it with his eyes closed, though, surely. Right in front of the posts. Straight over the black dot it goes. 6-0 after 6 minutes. Keeping up with the clock here, Cowboys. Well done.
Yeah, and again as well, just it's a cultural round as well for the NRL. So obviously, again, just want to shout out to people of different cultures and backgrounds. And you got Shibasaki there, as you mentioned. He is of Japanese, I believe Japanese as well as Indigenous. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, descent as well. So again, it's good to see different cultures partaking in this game here between these two teams.
David Stevens, I'm seriously impressed with the ability of both of you to immediately recognize players in real time and call the game at the same time. Serious skill. That really means a lot. Thank you very much. And please go and check out Hold the Ball's channel as Kickoff has recommenced here. And here's Jordan McLean now meeting Tohu Harris. Midfield. McLean didn't like something in the tackle by the looks of things. It's midfield. Tackle 1. The ball goes out left. Ruben Cotter now is going to be stopped on the 20-meter line. Second tackle. 6.5 minutes gone. It's 6-0 to the Cowboys. Robson! Oh, Robson scooted out a dummy half and dummied and nearly made a break. But Tohu Harris, the captain there, was able to wrap him up there. Jason Tamalolo now puts an offload out the back to Reece Robson, who started this game like a house on fire. And Reece Robson is going to be tackled on the 40-meter line in New Zealand Warriors territory. Tom Chester darts out a dummy half and makes himself another 10 more meters. It's last tackle, 7 minutes gone. Ball goes out left. Dearden puts up the high bomb. Oh, and it's batted back to Valentine Holmes. What's the call here from the ref? It looks like the Warriors are going to survive here. So it's a handover, play the ball to the New Zealand Warriors.
And the New Zealand Warriors survive an absolute barrage there from the Cowboys, who were just looking so likely to score. Again, well done from the Cowboys there to just exert pressure after pressure there. Thankfully, though, the Warriors get the bounce goes their way this time here, fortunately, thankfully. All right, and the Warriors have the ball to play about 5 meters out from their try line. Away, sorry, apologies. And Pompey there with the ball. Now the Warriors about 10 meters now. Moving forward, trying to, through the hands of Edward Gossi. And again, second tackle set there, but absolutely dragged there by Tamarolo as well as Nanai, who do well to drag him back there. Egan with the ball in hand now goes out left there to Montoya. And Montoya trying to collect a few Cowboys there. But again, it's tackle there. And the third tackle set here now. The Warriors looking a bit lost here in a tackle by there as he gets the ball. Has a decent run there, but is covered well with the Cowboys now. Fourth tackle set here through Egan. Off to Adam Funor-Blake. Adam Funor-Blake, again, tries to step inward. Does okay. Gains a few post-contact meters there. Egan there hoping for a penalty. Not the case there. And it is a 6 again there to the Warriors. And so Harris takes him over the halfway line just. So the Warriors taking advantage now this time around. And Johnson with the ball here off to Bunty R4. Running forward now close to the 30-meter line. Over the halfway line, that is. And Egan now the ball in hand off to Johnson. Johnson passes one. Tamare Martin almost goes. Well, half break there, but the Cowboys doing well to hold him down now. And now the Warriors are creeping up to the 20-meter line here with the ball in hand. Tohu Harris off to Adam Funor-Blake. An inside ball. And he jukes around and he runs. And he offloads it straight to Egan. Try! And I don't know. Is that a double? Just a try. I was going to say there was possibly double movement, but it's not. It's a try. The Warriors, ironically, on the other end, take advantage of the Cowboys' ill discipline, and they turn nothing into something. Sorry, and a good ball there, a good pass there from again Tohu Harris, and then Adam Funor-Blake offloads it on there. There you go. To be fair, though, the Cowboys were a little bit on the back foot there, but again, that's just good second phase footy there. Eyes up footy there, and a try there to Wade Egan. Well done, Joe.
It's yet to be confirmed, you bugger.
Okay.
And I don't... it has. It's just been confirmed. Oh, bugger. There was a 6 again given right on the last play of the freaking set. And Aiden Fanua-Blake, he's had a good, strong start to the game. And looks like we're in for a bit of a thrilling game after 10 minutes of play. Here, hold the ball, bro. Just want to go into the chat just quickly. Nicholas McCurcher, Sam, a lot of Warriors fans like to collect jerseys. Do you collect North Queensland jerseys? I reckon I got about over a dozen of them just quietly, mate. So yes, indeed I do. And Wise Up TV says, Aiden having a big game already. Absolutely agreed, man. Certainly are. And they are very threatening with a lot of variety kicks. Sweet. All right then. So after 10 minutes of play, we're back to square one. It's 6 points all, and just give us a chance just to take it away, hold the ball, as I just update the scoreboard.
No worries there. And again, look, as said before, that's right. The Warriors forwards doing well to sort of punch holes there through the Cowboys defense. Again, managing to get them on the back foot there through the second phase footy, and that seems to have worked for the Warriors. Again, the question is it something that they can continue to do? I hope they do. But again, beautiful ball there from Toy Harris just to kick things off there. And again, as Wobblin Jaw said, it's 6-6. So here we go. All right. And the Cowboys kick it straight onto the breadbasket here. Top wiki. Straight onto Bunty R4. And he just does not know anything about handbrakes there with a good, strong effort there met there by Cowboys. And again, Egan on the ball here off to Adam Fanor-Blake, the try assistant there, if you will. And again, he's clutching at his head there. Something's happened there. But he plays the ball anyway. Egan with the ball in hand. Mitch Barnett, over the 30-meter line here. He runs. Good tackle there from the Cowboys. And straight onto Egan now, off to the hands here of Tamari Martin. And the Warriors managed to find some little holes there through the Cowboys defense. Fourth tackle here, Egan. Off to Johnson, who opts to kick in the fourth tackle set here. Over to you.
Not a very effective fourth tackle kick, in my opinion. With all due respect, hold the ball. Love your opinion on that in a minute or so. Tom Chester takes it on the fly and plays it just short of the 30-meter line. Here's Kyle Felt now. As we see, completions are 5 from 5 from each side. So a high-quality first 10 minutes of play here. Dart out of dummy half via Valentine Holmes, and he's going to play the ball just beyond the 40-meter line inside Cowboys territory. 5 short of halfway. Here's Murray Taulagi. And he's going to be stopped there through Afoa and Harris. Going to play the ball just a couple of meters, actually, over the halfway line. Robson passes out right to Jason Taumalolo. Robson is having a stormer to start this friggin' game. Robson waits for Taumalolo, passes right to Townsend, and Townsend puts up the bomb.
And is collected here by Tolpiki. Just good contest there from Chester as well. That was a battle. That is a battle. I want to see more of that. Johnson there, the ball, acting dummy half. Shown to Montoya now. And collected well there by Townsend, Cotter, as well as Felt. And Johnson again on the ball in hand. Goes up to, looks like it's Montoya again. Availia this time around. He's been a little bit quiet in the early exchanges. And again, third tackle here for the Warriors. Straight on to big Adam Pompey here with a Gossi, apologies. Gossi there, Edward Gossi there, the ball. Fourth tackle now here. And the Warriors only just about 10 meters away now from the halfway line here for the hands of Marata Newcore. And again, they're fifth and last here. Good defensive here than Cowboys. And Wade Egan here, the ball goes off to Johnson. Hopefully a better kick this time round. Gives a big kick down the other end.
And it is a good kick, but it's a good return there by Tom Chester, catching it on the 20-meter line. And it's a bit of a slow old play the ball, some heavy contact. Townsend from dummy half passes out left to Murray Taulagi, and Taulagi now getting caught on the 40, tackled on the 40-meter line. It really stung Tom Chester, that tackle, and same too with Tamari Martin by the looks of things. Valentine Holmes, it's tackle number 3 now, playing the ball just over the halfway line. Dearden finds Cohen Hess, and Cohen Hess makes a couple of more meters in post contact. And he's going to play the ball on the fourth tackle. On the 40-meter line, Robson darts out a dummy half to the right-hand side. Cotter, Townsend, Jeremiah Nanai flicks the pass out to Shibasaki. And Shibasaki is going to eventually be stopped about 12 meters from the North Queensland Cowboys try line. On the far right edge, its last tackle. Townsend receives the ball from Felt, puts in a mid-crossfield kick. Tom Chester goes up for the ball. It goes backwards. Potentially, this will be a try. Reece Robson gathers up a ball that Tom Chester went up for, and it wasn't a controlled back, but it's gone backwards. And Robson looks like he's going to score a try here after a great start from him, and it's a good start from Tom Chester. I don't know if it's going to be, just waiting for it to be confirmed. Just looking at the replay now. Ooh, don't know. We'll wait and see. What's your opinion on the ball?
Look, in my opinion, I think it's all good. I give it the green light. I don't see anything wrong there. I think it's just a good knockback. Yeah, in my opinion, it's a try. I'm not going to argue there.
But did it bounce off Ruben Cotter and then back into, still waiting for it to be confirmed? Did it bounce off Cotter and back into the hands of Chester, who was standing in front of him? I think it's going to be confirmed in a sec.
Yeah, no, I think it's a try. I think it was a good attempt there from Chester and well executed. Regardless of the bouncy ball there, but it's a try. I think it's a try.
What do you reckon about Faraz Alam's comment? He hold the ball. Wade Egan, one of the most improved players in the comp.
Oh look, I'm not going to disagree there with Faraz. I think that's correct. He's definitely lifted his weights and again, showing glimpses here again as he is, regardless of the scoreline at this stage.
I must also stress too that I'm not too sure if there's going to be a drinks break in this contest too. So we're 15 minutes in. It's 12 points to 6 to North Queensland Cowboys, and they look very crisp in attack. The Cowboys do, man. But yeah, 15 minutes in, not too sure if there's going to be a drinks break, considering it was 32 degrees about 2 hours ago. So I don't think so, but we'll wait and see what happens as we wait resumption for kickoff. And by the way, to the 13 people that are in here, giving us a crack, really appreciate it. Hope you can subscribe to both of our channels, and we won't let you down in the future as kickoff gets us back underway again. Cowboys running right to left of the television screen. And here's Jordan McLean, who's met solidly by Mitch Barnett on the 10-meter line. Townsend waits a dummy half and passes out left to Jeremiah Nanai. Robson waits at hooker. Passes left to Ruben Cotter. Ruben Cotter, a strong run. Had to be stopped by Bunty Afoa. Robson darts out a dummy half and passes to Taumalolo. Taumalolo passes to Dearden. Dearden threw a cutout pass to Murray Taulagi. Murray Taulagi is streaking down the field. He pops the ball back on the inside to Valentine Holmes, and Dearden is going to be tackled there by Wade Egan on tackle number 3. They've gone about 70-odd meters. Tackle number 4, Robson waits a dummy half, passes out right to Cotter. Cotter finds some space, goes for it himself, but he's going to be tackled midfield in between the goalposts. Robson now, last tackle, goes right, just dummy kicks. And Toapicki's there to wrap it up. Well done, young man. Well done.
Yeah, the Warriors doing well again to just barely escape. They're all there in their haunches there. Everyone's tied there. It's not looking good there for the Warriors early there in that little exchange. Anyway, Toapicki there with the ball in hand, acting dummy half, shown to the hands there of Montoya, who's just does a nice ball. Looks like there's a penalty there. All right, there you go.
Bugger.
That was good attack by the Cowboys too. Very well executed there, and good ball exchange there between Taulagi as well as Holmes. And it was good execution.
Oh, okay. So it looks like someone's on report. A Cowboys player is on report. I'm not too sure. We'll get to that in a second as the Warriors find touch here. I think it's Shibasaki.
Okay, we commence again. We start things off here. Bailey of the ball in hand. Tackle there. Mitch Barnett acting dummy half on it. Wade Egan slots in. Goes out right this time here to Adam Fanor-Blake, who just crosses over the halfway line now. And a big run there from the Warriors prop there. And again, closer to the 40-meter line now. The Warriors in attack mode over the halfway line here. Jazz Tabanga in the game now. Tor Harris with the ball in hand. Does well to collect a few there. A few post-contact meters there. PCMs, if you will. Eager there. The ball goes out left to Tabanga. Tabanga off to Johnson. Off to Mate Mate. Cut out pass to Montoya. All of it known. Goes in.
No!
And just that desperate North Queensland Cowboys defense does well to hold him back and pull him back there in the 4th tackle here for the Warriors. While they're acting dummy half straight into the hands there of Egan. Egan off to Adam Fanor-Blake. That just bounces anywhere. It goes everywhere. It's a no man's land. A bit of a run there collected from Marata Newcourt, but not the play the Warriors wanted there. Cowboys there will be happy with that one there. Johnson, 5th and last. Through the hands of Tavanga. Chasing. Good collection there by Domolo.
Wow, we not wrong, Taumalolo, trying to get Jazz Tavanga to score a try on his first set back. With Jazz Tavanga look like he's just gotten out of friggin' jail with his shaved head too. Valentine Holmes tackle 2, now tackle 3. Murray Taulagi midfield playing the ball on the 10-meter line, doing the hard yards here. The Cowboys. Shibasaki makes about 10 odd meters here. Shibasaki's having a really nice game so far, but I'm not too sure why he was put on report just before. Here's Kyle Felt now, and this is what the Cowboys do really well. Their back 3 or back 5 gets them out of trouble really effectively. And now Chad Townsend puts in a kick from the 30-meter line, and it goes, finds it on the 20-meter line of the Warriors.
All right, there we go. Montoya the ball again to collect the ball this time here, and he runs up the guts here, and he's met there by Nanai Townsend as well as Cotter to cover things there. So Marty Martin, acting dummy half, straight to the hands of Edward Gossi. And just quickly as well, Tavanga's haircut as well, for those of you unaware, just he's a friend of his who actually has stage 4 cancer, I believe, and so he's just trying to obviously, these donations as well, these money involved in it as well, just to talk on that as well. But yes, it's him and Walker as well there, so yeah, it'll be a bit of a tough one there to call between the two. But anyway, we have Toy Harris there with the ball in hand. Wade Egan there, off to Tuapiki. And now here, Marata Newcott and the Warriors doing well here, marching up the 20-meter line here of the Cowboys here. In the 5th and last, what's Johnson going to do? No shouldn't to Walker there. Apologies. Now on to Montoya, who skips a few, passes it, but none idea of the ball.
Take it away, hold the ball. Take it away, hold the ball.
All right, so Marty Martin here with the ball. And Mitch Barnett there with the ball. And Mitch Barnett there gets tackled there just about 5 meters out. And now Egan here with the ball. Adam Fanor Blake spots a big gap, runs at it, but it's closed well there by Cotter in a beautiful one-on-one tackle there. Egan with the ball in hand, goes out wide this time here. Johnson the ball, inside passing into Mitch Barnett, stepping around here. And, I don't even think Jazz Tafanga is actually playing at the moment. And we got here, Sean Johnson there with the ball in hand, goes out, skips a few, into the hands there. Pompey was met well there by Valentine's. Take no prisoners, Holmes, with a big hit there on the 4th tackle here. And now, 4th now, here we go. Eager shift to Johnson. Johnson off to big Toy Harris, but he just crumbles it.
I think you're right too. Yeah, no, you're right too. It's Dylan Walker that's just fallen into a lawnmower himself. Now, tackle number 1, Jazz Tavanga's in jersey 22 off the top of my head. Tackle number 1 now. Murray Taulagi will play the ball on the 20-meter line, but there's been a penalty that's been given away by the Warriors. The Warriors, man, making some good meters. They've had some really good ball in territory over the past couple of minutes as we see big Griffin name about to come onto the paddock. And to everyone that's watching live right now, thank you very much. We really hope that you're enjoying it. And please come and check us out on the other social media platforms that we've got as well. So after 22 minutes of play, it's 12-6 to North Queensland Cowboys as Chad Townsend puts the kick over, and it's going to fall just short of the 40-meter line. And Valentine Holmes takes the quick tap and will play the ball right on halfway. Cowboys running right to left. Robson waits to dummy half and passes right to Dearden. Griffin Neame has his first carry of the game and takes it over the halfway line by 5 meters. Robson now out of dummy half. Throws a really flat pass, if I must be honest, to Jason Taumalolo. Not picked up by the referee there. Robson waits to dummy half, passes left to Townsend, puts it back on the inside to Cohen Hess. And Cohen Hess is going to eventually play the ball. He's struggling for every centimeter here. And he plays the ball just short of the 20-meter line. And Cotter, oh, bugger. He puts the ball down. The Warriors survive a close quarters raid by the North Queensland Cowboys. And yes, Jazz Tafanga did raise a good chunk of money over the offseason, hold the ball. So I meant no disrespect by that comment before. I just wanted to act like a bit of a wally. But yes, you are correct, as the Warriors have the scrum midfield.
No, just quick as well. No, Robin John, no, it wasn't meant like that. I just wanted to clarify for any of those who may have been wondering about why, he had a bald haircut, but he's not in the field anyway, so it's okay. We got here the Warriors here, the scrum through the hands here now of Violea. Makes a few solid meters there. Now 30 meters away from the halfway line the Warriors. Egan again with the ball. Now off to Mitch Barnett, who's running on the second row. A big pass here to Montoya. Montoya on his own here. He's got to Martin Martin. Apologies. Good tackle there from Ruben Cotter, who's been He's been amongst it there. Breaking tackles. Did he just trip the ball? No, he has not. Warriors with the ball there, continuing through Wade Egan there. Over to Walker now. Walker attracts a few, and he tries to go through the hole there. And again, now the Warriors in the front foot just like that now. And about 20 meters away now from the halfway, from the try line here, through the hands. And now there's Jazz Tabanga there, number 22, the headband on as well. Head strap, sorry. And off to Tabanga now, the ball in hand, and he's going to run as hard as he can. Again, just add so much to the Warriors there. Egan with the ball in hand now. First tackle here, Walker, unsure what to do, sort of. And he gets tackled there by Cotter again, who's been immense defensively there for the Cowboys. Bit of a scoot there, attempt that run there from Wade Egan. But again, the Cowboys read that very, very well there. Walker off to Johnson here. About 10 minutes out here, the ball in hand. 12 picky steps in. Darts around. He's still got the ball in hand. But again, just desperate defense there from the Cowboys. It's just showing. So good on him. And Egan had the ball in hand. Goes up to Johnson. Johnson steps in. Tries to go in. And again, a beautiful tackle there from Dearden. Fifth and last. Cowboys defense holding up well. Warriors.
Oh!
Temaire Martin.
Yeah. Wow, the Warriors look good, man. Oh, Warriors look good. Just the Cowboys need to restrict these meters, but it was a nice break made by Temaire Martin just before. It remains 12-6 after 25 minutes of play. Wowee, this is a good game so far, bro. As play resumes, and it's a hit up by Valentine Holmes now. And I'll just get my banner up here. Warriors can't afford to give away a 6 again or a penalty here. They're having the better of territory just about. Reece Robson passes right to Jermaine Tornua-Brown. He's out there on the paddock now. It's third tackle. Midfield. Robson waits at dummy half. Passes left to Griffin Neem. Neem, Dearden, Hess now. Hess looks like he looks a little bit gassed in that run just quietly. And Robson from dummy half passes back on the inside right to Griffin Neem. It's last tackle now. Halfway, Robson passes way back to Chad Townsend, and he puts in a deep kick.
There we go. Big kick there as well. Beautiful. But Montoya there with the ball in hand, and he's just going to kick, return it, and just runs up the guts there. Straight at Nanai. Collected well there by Shibasaki as well as Donald Brown there. And again, the ball in hand, Edward Gossi runs again. The Warriors about 10 meters away now from their try line there. A good solid gang tackle there by the Cowboys. Temaire Martin the ball in hand now. Off to Pompey there. Apologies. Now they're about 10 meters away from the the halfway line. The Warriors in their third tackle set as well. Trying to execute something here for the hands here of Tolpiki. And he's been a little zappy player so far for the Warriors. And over the halfway line here for the hands of Egan. And he makes a few good meters there, about 10 odd meters in that run there. Fifth and last here, Jazz Tabanga acting dummy half. Showing the hands there of Sean Johnson. He gives a big kick. What's the reply there from the Cowboys?
Oh, nice. Well done. Taken on the 10-meter line by Cole Felt. Chad Townsend passes left to Shibasaki, and Shibasaki is met really strongly by both Walker and Jazz Tabanga. Waiting at dummy half is Tom Chester. He passes infield to Murray Taulagi, and he is met strongly there by Dylan Walker. It looks like the heat is starting to have a big effect on everybody out there. Murray Taulagi plays the ball on the 20-meter line. Tom Chester now darts out a dummy half, makes himself about 10 meters. He's zigzagging, he's weaving, and now waiting at dummy half is Jake Granville. Granville passes left to Tom Dearden. Tom Dearden puts in a kick for a 40-20, and I think it's gone out on the bloody full. Strike me pink. The Warriors are going to have good ball territory now.
Yeah, well, if you're Warriors player, you'll take that any day of the week. Again, nice, yeah, good fight. Unfortunately, the execution just wasn't there, but I could definitely see what he's doing there. Luckily, though, for the Warriors, that does not become the 40-20 there. Again, how did the Warriors sort of respond? Again, this first half here has been just back and forth, fast-paced footy, as Wobbling Jaw mentioned as well. I think the heat is getting to him, and you can see it as well. You can't blame these men here who are athletes in their own rights, obviously, for being puffed out. It's a very hot day there over in Townsville. And in saying that, though, Toy Harris there with the ball in hand. Now we go, the Warriors there, about 40 meters away from their try line now here. So the Warriors on the front foot here through the hands there of Dylan Walker. Now Wade Egan off to Toy Harris onto Jazz Tabanga. And again, The man only knows one way, and that's straight up the guts there as he collects a few defenders there, plus some post-contact meters. Wade Egan on the ball hand goes left out here to Toy Harris, the captain, off to Sean Johnson. Johnson off to Timare Martin. Martin off to Bailey there, steps in well, but again is collected there by a few good tackles there through Robson, as well as Shibasaki there. In the third tackle set here, Sean Johnson the ball, off to Toy Harris. Toy Harris off to Topiki. Topiki ducks under.
Wrap him up!
But again, collected well then. The Warriors are just playing a bit of just ad-lib footy now. Eyes up footy, George Johnson to the ball in hand. Starting right, left, right, centre. But it's just dragged to the ground there by Nana. The fourth tackle set about 5 meters out now. With the hands here to Martin. Try! Oh, hang on. Try? I think. Try. Warriors score try. Apologies there for yelling at Walman Jaw. Try there from the Warriors. Wow.
Yell as loud as you bloody will like at the moment, mate. Oh, God. Oh, bugger ya. Well, I picked Montoya to score a try. I didn't want him to make that come to fruition, but he has. Tamare Martin's being really good today too, man. I know he put down a ball a few moments ago, but I think Tamare Martin is having a good game up against his old club. So half an hour gone in this first half, and it's going to well, at the moment, it's 12-10. Try has just been confirmed. Oh, man, they look good in attack, man. Like short defensively, they've been really quick to keep the Cowboys inside their own zone. But attacking wise, bro, the Warriors might look the best that they've looked all season long in this first half. What do you reckon?
Well, look, it's funny you mention that because there's been some patches in play there where I've been left frustrated, doing well not to to bite my tongue. But then yeah, you're right. Then you see execution like that, and you're pleased as a Warriors fan. It's been a bit of rocks and diamonds, but again, the scoreboard is all that matters in this case here. And the Warriors obviously have kicked to come here still. That's right. For good passages of play there, ad-lib footy as well, if you will. It was just good to see him mount something, and obviously this time around here have some rewards for it as well. In saying that, though, it's been good to see the Warriors punch up, if you will. Walden.
Yes, mate. So just quickly, we've got Jai Russell, who is in the chat. His cousin is playing fullback for the Cows. So you are the cousin of Tom Chester. Well, thank you very much for giving us a crack here today, man. And Jake Hammond asks, is that a real dog on the couch behind me? Yes, it is, mate. Thank you for asking. Nicholas McKercher says, I was going to say, hopefully we don't regret our wastefulness near the line before we just scored. We have to be more clinical, hold the ball. Okay. And NP says it's as entertaining watching news. Well, that's really nice as we see Sean Johnson line up the kick from the sideline. Oh, and it's hit the post. Sorry, I didn't mean to take your thunder there, hold the ball. I apologize, but he's just hit the post from the sideline. So it's 12 points to 10 after half an hour. Good game of footy so far, bro.
Yeah, look, you're taking the words right out of my mouth there. It's a good game of footy. Obviously the Cowboys still in front by 2. The Warriors, again, though, what can we do with this momentum now? Things are starting to swing. And saying that, though, I think it's pretty even, this game, though, to be fair. It's the Cowboys are still in this, the Warriors are still in this. But I'm saying that, how do the Warriors sort of respond here as the Cowboys kick the ball off here? And again, now we're seeing here the ball in hand. Tolpiki off to a big Jazz Tavanga here, and there's no handbrakes in this guy. And he just runs it up the guts there. And I'll tell you what, as a Warriors fan, it's beautiful to see Jazz Tavanga there, the ball in hand. Shown to Egan now, off to Dylan Walker there. And again, the number 14 there, coming off the bench there for the Warriors, Dylan Walker. Second tackle set here, Egan off to Mitch Barnett. Mitch Barnett is going to attract a few there as he sort of runs over the top there of Nanai there. You don't see that too often there. Egan with the ball in hand. No look pass there to Toy Harris. Warriors about 5 meters away from the halfway line now. Through the hands here of Toy Harris. And again, fourth tackle set here. Egan off to Johnson. He decides to go for a fourth tackle kick. I hope this is better than the last one. And it's kind of is. Off to you.
And Tom Chester takes the ball now. He's going to be tackled on the 10-meter line. Defense is quick, and it's stinging here by the Warriors. And here's Murray Taulagi now. Second tackle now. A little bit left of midfield. Valentine Holmes passes right to Kyle Felt. And Kyle Felt makes minimal meters. This Warriors defense is really strong. We've got the completion rates here, 11 of 14 and 12 of 15. Both teams are operating at about 80% so far in this first half. As we see Griffin Neem receive a ball from dummy half via Reece Robson. Last tackle, midfield, 40-metre line. Chad Townsend puts in a deep kick now to the Warriors.
And a good kick there by Townsend. Now received there by Tolpiki, who's had a few good runs here in this game here. Good running there. Just speaking of runs, and he sort of manages, but again, clipped there by Fout. Good tackle there to stop that run there. Montoya off to, now looks like Violet here with the ball, and he tries to step inside. Collects a few players, and again, a few PCMs going around here for the Warriors. Thus far, Tamale Martin here, acting dummy half, off to the hands here, straight onto big Montoya. Met well there by JTB with a don't miss there. And off to the hands here of Adam Pompey, tries to get a few here. The Warriors over the halfway line here. Their fourth tackle set here, about 30 meters away from their try line here for the hands here of Jazz Tavanga, who's going to try and slip and tries the offload as well. But again, you see Griffin Neem there stopping that from happening. Warriors fifth and last there. And off to Sean Johnson here, the ball in hand, steps in, off to big Marata Nukore. And that is why second rowers don't kick the ball there, Wobbenjaw.
Oh, dude, I absolutely agree, but I don't think this quick... well, here we go. Tom Chester takes the quick tap from the restart, so it's 7 tackles set here for the Cowboys. Tom Chester being tackled a couple of meters shy of the 30-meter line. Ball goes back on the inside, and Shibasaki drops the bloody ball. Warriors ball 30 meters out now as Marata Niokore. Tom's going to have to stop here, bro.
I'm just as shocked as you are, honestly. I don't know what's going on. It's all fast-paced here, but the Warriors will do well now to try and take advantage of this one here. Marata Nukore, that's right. He's getting up gingerly. Does not look good. And as Wobbenjaw called it, the game needs to stop. And good call there by Wobbenjaw. But yeah, wow, Shibasaki, I did not see that happening. Oh, big hit there from Valentine Holmes. It didn't look illegal to me. I just think it's just body-on-body contact, and that's just the way it goes.
Just trying to look, I think, I'm not too sure. He looks like he's clutching at his chest or his ribs. Initially, Marata Niokore, I think Valentine Holmes' forearm just got him right in the soft, sweet spot of Marata Niokore. So he's looking winded. Thank you to everybody that's watching live right now. All 14 of you as well. So thank you very much as we're just waiting for resumption of play here on the ball.
Here we go now. And again, Warriors now. About 20 meters away from the try line here. Bit of a big pass there from Egan, but it collected well there by Jazz Tavanga. And Marata Nukore looks like he's recovered now. And now Egan there with the ball off to Walker. Walker fakes it off to Johnson. Big pass down to Mitch Barnett. And the Warriors now about 5 meters away from their try line here. Again, the Warriors again doing well to attack with the ball in hand here. Johnson off to Walker. Tavanga goes over. Oh my goodness me. I did not expect this at all. I'm shocked, but in a good way. The Warriors have gone over again through a beautiful try there. And Jazz Tavanga as well, back for his season. Yes, back for 2023 for the Warriors. Wow. Good ball there by Johnson. Collected well. Dylan Walker. Wobbenjaw, what are your thoughts? Oh, wow.
My thoughts are bugger. And Jazz Tavanga, of course, he scores on his first game back. That's so good to see, man. He's had a rough trot over the past few months, but at the same time, he's done a lot of good things in the community too. William Hunt said before, I remember last time watching a live stream with Sam, it was Cowboys versus Roosters. Thanks for the omen there, bro, because as soon as you said it, the Warriors have pretty much hit the front, and that game was 28-4 to the Roosters. Just quickly, Taylor Brooks asks, what's the oldest Cowboys jersey that you own, Sam? A 2004 jersey, mate. Maybe 2005, but one of those old school 04, 05 jerseys. Man, the Cowboys, defensively, mate, they are looking a bit passive, bro. But it's more credit to the quick pace of the Warriors' defensive line, mate. There's been good kicks, some not, but by and large, Sean Johnson's kicking game has been good. Same with Tamare Martin. And they're boxing in the Cowboys, bro. That defensive line of the Warriors is the reason why they're now up 16 points to 12.
Look, I'll say this, though, Wobbenjaw, respectfully. A few moments ago, Chester had grabbed the ball there from, a dead ball kick there by Marata Nukore. A few runs, and then, unfortunately, Shibasaki drops the ball there. You know, so things in terms of just the basic, just basic things for the Cowboys just ain't going right. I get it, definitely Warriors defense for sure, but I just think as well, Shibasaki, unforced error too. Yeah, it's a bit of a tough one at the moment there for the Cowboys. And the Cowboys start things off again here with a ball in hand. And a 12 picky straight into the hands here of Dylan Walker, who absolutely gets put on his backside there from Granville and Neem. Off to Toy Harris here with the ball in hand. And the Cowboys with a bit of added vigor, if you will, in their defense here. They're obviously not happy they're behind now. Off to the ball here. Now Mitch Barnett. And again, speaking of vigor and aggression, Nanai there picks him up and dumps him on his back there. Third tackle now. Warriors the ball in hand. Off to Montoya. And again, the Warriors up in the 40-meter line here with the ball now about 10 meters up from the halfway line. And Johnson again. Sean Johnson with the fourth play kick here. Fourth set kick. Over to your one more.
And Tom Chester takes it and is met there by Tamare Martin and is going to be tackled on the 30-meter line. Kyle Felt now unable to make too many more meters than that. Will play the ball second tackle midfield on the 30-meter line. Did and passes inside to Murray Taulungi. He goes forward nicely by about 12 meters. Did and waits a dummy half. Passes, he feigns to pass left, but I think Valentine Holmes overran him a little bit. So fourth tackle now, just beyond the halfway line. Robson passes left to Jake Granville. Nice combination play there by Robson and Granville. Wade Egan holding his jaw there for a second. And Chad Townsend now puts up the big bomb. Is it a good enough chase there by the Cowboys? Oh, and it's been dropped. It's been dropped backwards, though. Is it backwards or forward? Oh, mate, do you challenge? Are you going to challenge this hold the ball? What would you do, mate?
Yeah, look, I'll challenge it. It did look back for mine. I've seen worse court play on. If you can sort of think back to the Penrith Panthers game against what was it?
Broncos.
Panthers against Broncos. Yeah, I think, I've seen worse called back. So I would argue that was back. That looks back to me. However, we'll see what happens there.
Oh, no, I think the challenge time has elapsed. And William Hunt says Cowboys just need to hold the ball. Yes, indeed, mate. So from the scrum now, from the far right edge, Townsend did and out left to Valentine Holmes. Valentine Holmes is tackled there. Well done by Kossi. And then out of dummy half is Tom Chester. Oh, man, he went bloody centimeters away from scoring a second try. Waiting a dummy half. Valentine Holmes now does his 360 to pass it back on the inside to Tom Did and drops it off to Griffin Neem. What's happened here? Is it a strip or a knock on? Griffin Neem, knock on. Bugger!
Knock on? Did Cowboys challenge it?
I'm not too sure. The referee did signal to stop play. Oh, I'm not too sure.
I'm going to argue that was a knock on there. I want to see a different angle, but I don't think I saw too much hands there in that one. I think it was just awkward hand positioning there by Griffin Neem, and I'm a big fan of Griffin Neem as well, FYI. Wade Egan there going up there for head injury assessment. That's not good. You need your hooker there. He's been pivotal for us in this half, so I hope he's not off. Oh, no.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's been injured, 2 or 3 times already this season, and every time he's gone off, he's come back on, and he's had a massive impact on the game. So the Warriors are going to have a midfield scrum here with 2 minutes to go.
Here we go. And again, scrum is packed now. Sean Johnson on the ball, going to feed the scrum. And here we go. Feeds it. Walker, straight off to the hands here of Montoya. And what's happened here? What on earth? Breaking too early? Huh? Apologies, I can't really hear what's going on, but it looks like Walker may have done something that wasn't allowed. Anyway, Johnson through the hands here. Straight onto Montoya here. Fends off one player, but again, wrapped up well there by Shibasaki as well as Nanai there. Walker off to the hands there of Vailea. Again, met by some aggressive Cowboys defense. And just about near the 20-meter line there, over the halfway line, just near the 20-meter line. Adam Fanor Blake with the ball in hand there. Third tackle set as well. Dylan Walker, acting dummy half, scoots over here, gets over the 30-meter line, off to our Mitch Barnett, who runs, and he's close to the 40-meter line now about 10 meters away from the halfway line, or about a minute to go exactly. Jesavang with the ball in hand, and he goes over the halfway line here. Warriors making some good inroads there in this sets here. And Dylan Walker there with the ball in hand. Straight to Sean Johnson here. Good pressure there from the Cowboys. Fifth and last. Over to Wobbling Draw.
Murray catches it pretty much on his own in goal and makes 10 meters forward, but is wrapped up there by Edward Kossi. Dearden waits a dummy half. The Cowboys going to able to do something here with only 30 seconds remaining. Chester plays the ball for Dearden midfield, just short of the 20-meter line. The ball goes out right to Townsend. Nana's got the ball now, and he offloads back to Chad Townsend. Ball is coming back infield now. Dearden cut out past to Valentine Holmes, but there's no numbers out there. There was no shape, unfortunately. It's 13 seconds to go now. Cowboys running right to left. Are they able to do anything? Griffin Neem takes it up just to hit up. 5, 4, 3. Griffin Neem will get to play the ball in. What can Chad Townsend do here? He puts in a chip kick to no one. Bad play there.
Tall Picky there with the ball in hand. And fumbles it. Knock on as well. Felt doing well there to stop anything from happening there. What a half Wobbling Draw. Wow.
Ooh, all right, Kenny, you take over there just for the time being. Hold the ball as I update the banner, please, mate.
Yeah, no worry, absolutely. Look, this game has been end to end. It has been absolutely a war of attrition. It's one of those games where, I suppose, in my opinion, I just didn't expect it going this way, to be fair with you. I had the Cowboys being very strong. But again, well done to the Warriors who have been able to hold the ball there and do well in their own half as well, scoring a few tries there. However, in saying that as well, both teams have still not out of it. It's been an even contest. It's basically, it's anyone's game. Let the scoreline not fool you. Either team can come out and absolutely take it away again. So, good half so far, Wobbling Draw.
Yeah, absolutely. And just to the 27 people that are watching right now, thank you so much for giving this a crack. We've got a plethora of different supporters here. It's split down the middle as well. So Makurcha obviously going for the New Zealand Warriors there. So I might give it just a minute or two before we go onto NRL.com to check out the halftime stats, as that is probably going to update. But just as an initial reaction to what I just saw then, man, Cowboys defensively were a little bit too passive, mate. The Warriors making a lot of good running meters, though. Not too sure if they would lead that stat, but we're going to find out in just a second. And then, as you said before, they hold the ball, man. I reckon the Cowboys have made one too many errors in comparison to the Warriors' completion rate as well. But at one stage there, halfway through that first half, it was 80% to both of those sides as well. With just a quick reaction again, hold the ball. What was your just a quick reaction to that first half, man?
Yeah, look, just as I said before, it's been very quick, very fast paced, end to end. Both teams are hungry. Both teams want this. It is absolutely not over. There's no other words to really say it. It's a game that I am very eager to see unfold in the second half.
Hell yeah, man. So the try scoring got underway in the 4th minute with Tom Chester getting a lucky break, a grubber kick by Chad Townsend that hit the goalpost. And then Tom Chester was the first man to score the try there. So first man in frame to score the try. Then in the 8th minute, only 4 minutes later, Wade Egan scored a try after Aiden Fanua-Blake made a break about 20 meters out from the try line. And Wade Egan had to sort of rumble his way to go over and score the next try. Then again, only 4 or 5 minutes later, Reece Robson scores a really smooth try. I'm just trying to remember how Reece Robson scored that try, but I'm pretty sure it was off the back of a nice inside pass, if I'm not mistaken, but please forgive me. And then Marcelo Montoya scores in the 28th minute, so it was a bit of a gridlock, an arm wrestle there for approximately 15 minutes before just weight of possession and territory fell the way of the Warriors, and Montoya got a nice ball from Tamare Martin primarily after the play started, basically underneath the goalposts. And then 5 minutes later, Jazz Tavanga just said, "Get the hell out of my way," from about 10 meters out and scored the try. And we find ourselves at 16 points to 12 at halftime. And just to everybody that's watching right now, again, thank you so much. It's a really good crowd that's in right now. So we'll just bring up the team stats here just momentarily. Just give us a sec, guys. Team stats. And yeah, it has changed over the past couple of seconds or so. So this is as accurate as I can make it. 3, 2, 1. Alrighty, so here we are. So the possession rate, 53% to the New Zealand Warriors, the North Queensland Cowboys in at 47%. And as we scroll down here, 73% to 77% to the New Zealand Warriors. I reckon that makes sense so far, doesn't it, mate?
Yeah, it does. It is a pretty even contest. Again, the scoreboard reveals all really. Both teams are wanting it, and yeah, like you said, it's a tough game, and I cannot wait. There.
And so I was right to say, nearly 1,000 running meters in that first half as well. Post contact meters are relatively the same. It's 5 line breaks to 1 in favor of the New Zealand Warriors too. Kick return meters. So Telopiki is doing a good job, and so too is Kossi and Montoya there as far as your kick return meters go as well. Offloads, we seem to be offloading the ball a little bit more than we have in the past. Kicking meters, 366 to 316, and kick defusal, 64% to the New Zealand Warriors, man. Effective tackleness, they're about 89% each. Cowboys have made approximately 28 more tackles, but missed 19 in that first half. Okay, then there you go. Errors, about 5 to 6. Penalties conceded. Definitely makes sense that the Warriors made more. So just hold the ball, man. As I'm going to get the player stats up now, man. Who were some of the players that stood out for you in that first half of the New Zealand Warriors, mate?
Yeah, look, I think you sort of touched on them just briefly there. 12 Picky, again, good kick returns. Another player too who I thought hasn't been too bad too is Adam Blake. Again, Mitch Barnett as well in patches. Toy Harris has been executing well as he does, but I think hats off as well to Tamade Martin, and I think Dylan Walker as well have added as well. So those are sort of like my picks in the first half anyway. Obviously, Jazz Tavanga off the bench, they're adding a bit of brunt and a bit of chaos as he usually does as well. Those are the players there for me.
Yeah, man. So we'll just go into the New Zealand Warriors stats here. So all runs. So it looks like that Montoya and Mitch Barnett. 10 runs for 100 meters or so. I didn't think he had run that for that many meters in that first half. So he's subtly going along about his work very effectively. Mitch Barnett is. So that's someone that we need to focus in on. The most tackles for any New Zealand Warrior player in that first half. I don't think it surprises anyone when I say it's Wade Egan with 28 tackles with only the 1 missed. And then Tohu Harris is in there at 22 tackles as well. So Mitch Barnett is actually having a subtly good game, bro. Does that surprise you, mate? And what, man, do you keep going down that edge of Marcelo Montoya and Mitch Barnett in the second half, bro?
Look, just to answer you that question with Mitch Barnett, am I surprised about it? No, because he's actually now finally playing in his natural position. Last 2 games, he's finding himself at prop. This time, he's back to where he naturally plays, as you mentioned, on the edges there. Now, do you continue to go there? You absolutely bloody do. So hopefully we see more of that. Hopefully we see more of that in the second half.
Yeah, absolutely, man. So let's have a look at Talopicki's. So we've got 8 runs for 66 all running meters as well. A few post-contact meters there for Talopicki. Let's have a look at his defense now. I don't think he was put under pressure all that much. So 3 tackles made. Only 3 tackles made. Kicks a few 5 times. So Talopicki holding his own here, man. They look sharp. They just look quicker, bro. No disrespect to Charles Nickel-Klukstar, but they just look a bit quicker with Talopicki up the back there. And another difference as well was Dylan Walker. He came on and made a huge difference in the intensity and the pace. What's your take on Dylan Walker so far, bro?
Yeah, he just it's funny, he's almost like a third half, if you will. Such as a skill set, he just adds to the attacking lines as well, and it's good. It's just good to see as against Hey there, CJ Moxley. But yeah, that's just the way I sort of see it. It's good. He's adding, and it's good to see.
Yeah, man. All right. So we'll shift over to the Cowboys now, man. And so obviously Robson and Tom Chester scored the first couple of scored the first 2 tries. So of anybody else, it looks like that Murray Taulagi has made the most running meters with 11 runs, 143 running meters. That does make a lot of sense, and that's just off the back of just a sound game plan that the Warriors have. They're boxing in the Cowboys. That's the big. I've said that twice already, but I must stress the reason why they're up 16 points to 12 is because they're boxing in the Cowboys really, really effectively, bro. That's how I think they're really in front with really fast moving defense by the New Zealand Warriors. So looking at Tom Chester now as well, he's had 11 runs for 114 running meters as well, which is great. Of all the forwards, let's have a look here. So Jordan McLean, 3, Cotter, 3, Hess, 4, Nanai, 2. Oh, wow. So Nanai's only hit the ball up twice for only 4 running meters in that first half. Well, I know who's getting the pill in the second half, hold the ball. Jason Malolo, 4 runs for 42 meters. And then off the bench, this is why Cowboy Kate, who I've spoken to in the past and previewed this season with, Cowboy Kate said, you watch this space because a smoky for Cowboy Player of the Year is going to be Griffin Neame. And for the 4th week in a row, Griffin Neame has come on 5 runs for 38 meters, which is more than Ruben Cotter, with all due respect, more than Jordan McLean. 5 runs off the bench for 38 running meters, man. Fantastic stuff from Griffin Neame, bro. But again, I know who's getting the pill a lot in the second half. So going into the tackles made now, just for the North Queensland Cowboys. So tackles made, it looks like that, again, no surprise there. Reece Robson has made the most tackles for more than anyone else on the paddock, if memory serves me correctly. Ruben Cotter as well, tackling very well there. Tom Dearden, 10 tackles for 3 missed tackles. So Tom Dearden needs to clean up on his defense there. And just kicking meters just quickly. Tom Dearden, 2 kicks for 56 meters. Chad Townsend, 9 kicks for 301 meters. So I like what Chad Townsend is doing. Just that last kick there, chip kick for bloody nobody there. Just left a lot to be desired there, bro. So looking forward to when Highland Lukey comes on. That'll be interesting to see how that goes. They obviously brought their new man in, Jazz Tavanga, in onto the paddock halfway through that first half too, bro. So yeah, man, who do you reckon the Cowboys, speaking on the Cowboys side of the ball, who do you reckon looks like will be the biggest threat to leveling it and potentially winning it for the North Queensland Cowboys, in your opinion, bro?
Yeah, look, you touched on this player as well. For me personally, big fan of Tom Chester. I think he has the keys to the castle, and he has the skill set to actually open things up. He's been sensational, in my opinion. Another player as well, I reckon in the second half more so, the likes of Nanai. We all know what Nanai can produce and bring to these games, particularly the Cowboys. It's what you're seeing from these players, like the names of Cotter, Nanai. It's uncharacteristic, in my opinion. These are things we're not used to seeing this. I'm not used to seeing him just run 4 meters. That's not on. With all due respect, I expect more from Nanai. We do as well. So again, the players who have been sleeping in the first half, expect them to wake up and expect them to try and take it home, if you will. So yeah, those are some of the players there. Big names for the Cowboys.
Of course, man. And I just want to be fair and go to the New Zealand Warriors and see who may need to step up in this second half of the New Zealand Warriors based off the stats. Oh, sorry, they're all highlighted there. Sorry about that, guys. Tackle breaks. I'm just going to shift her over a little bit more to the left-hand side. Oh, bugger. She's all bloody caught up on everything, isn't she? Conversion attempts, no one's taken that to the bank just yet. Replacement, there we are, hopefully. No, are we going to work here or not? Conversion rate, no, I'm going to shift her over to the right edge. Sorry about that, guys. And no, it's not going to work for me, is it? No, let's see what I can do here. Receipts, nothing's going to happen there, unfortunately. You bloody bastard. Sorry for swearing on the ball. Sorry. Strike me pink. Mitch Barnett was surprising. I didn't think he'd run for that many meters or had been that effective, but well done to him as well. Just hold the ball. I'm just going to go back. I'll just got to let you take over for a sec, mate.
Yeah, no worries. And look, just to go off there with what Wob and Joe was saying as well, in terms of some of the players, the Warriors, that need to step up. Look, for me, I think Sean Johnson can, particularly in the last tackle sets, right? Like either the fourth or fifth. Again, that's not me being nitpicky per se. I definitely think that he can polish do a little bit more. But in saying that though, he's been good. Another player as well, I wouldn't mind sort of seeing step up a little bit. I think for mine from the Warriors, I think would have to be, I don't know, maybe it's just in terms of attack, maybe the flow of the ball, but maybe going out to the other end as opposed to just sticking with Montoya, maybe going out to seeing to see how Pompey and even Edward Kossi can sort of produce, if you will. So again, those are just some of the players there for the Warriors that I think need to, step up and if they're to win this game as well, again, just keeping that consistency.
Yeah, thank you very much for taking over just then, mate. So just quickly, when I go into the chat, CJ Moxley asked, and this is your question on the ball. It's fair to say that SJ has actually been decent today. What have you, just quickly, even though you've already touched on it, Sean Johnson, what have you made of his first half?
Yeah, look, I think it's been okay. But in saying that, I think he can definitely do a bit better. The second half will be telling, though. It really is about trying to keep that consistency and trying to go with the flow there. Hopefully he makes some better kicking options. Here we go. Wow. Okay.
Yo, dude. And with and Paddy G, thank you very much. Fast starts and letting lead slip becoming a habit for the Cowboys early. Cheers, bro. Thank you very much for highlighting that. But okay. So we're about to get underway here in the second half. Warriors waiting to kick off, and here we are. Okay, then no worries. Kickoff is here, and it is Griffin Neem that hits the ball up on the 10-meter line. First tackle now. Cowboys running left to right. Apologies, that just came on really, really quickly. Robson waits a dummy half and passes left to Jermaine Tornua-Brown. And he doesn't make any meters at all, unfortunately. Again, Warriors defense, very, very quick. Robson passes out left to Cohen Hess, and he makes about 10 meters or so. Well done, Hess. He's just flopping around like a fish at the moment. Oh man, I feel sorry for the Warriors, man. If they challenge it, they might win it. But I think, there was another grab there by Dylan Walker. It was played very well by Cohen Hess there. So the Warriors in the first minute of play give away a penalty. And Valentine Holmes now gets us restarted, and he's going to be tackled right on the halfway line. I'm going to change that banner in just a minute, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. And then Griffin Neem now takes it up over the halfway line by 5 meters. Robson passes left to Granville. Granville makes a good run, about 8 or so meters there. Granville plays the ball. Ball goes out left. Dearden. Valentine Holmes now. And they're going to play the ball, or Valentine Holmes is going to play the ball eventually on the fourth tackle. Ball goes way in field towards Dearden. Granville pops it back on the inside to Jermaine Tornua-Brown. And Tornua-Brown looking for the offload there temporarily, but he takes the tackle. Cowboys are about 19 meters out from the try line. Townsend shifts the ball, play back to the left-hand side. Dearden has got it, and he dummies, but he's going to be wrapped up there by Dylan Walker and Wade Egan, bro.
So I think I'm just a little bit in front of you there. Apologies there, Wob and Joe. So I'm just trying to sort of go through there. Can you just tell me where you are? Apologies.
Yeah, no worries. So it is second play here, and it looks like Montoya is just about to play the ball now and has.
All right, no worries there. 12 picky there with the ball. Now off to Mitch Barnett now here with the ball in hand, and he gets tackled there by Granville as well as Nanai. Expecting a big game from him in the second half. Tavana with the ball in hand now over the 40-meter line here, 10 meters out from the halfway line here, and the Warriors punching through. And now Wade Egan is back, which is good news for the Warriors there. And over the halfway line here for the hands of Adam Fonua-Blake on the fifth tackle now, just about if they can put him on the ground, and they hold him right there. Egan straight off to Sean Johnson here, and he steps inward now. Bit of nostalgia there with Sean Johnson ball. Now just passing, hoping, and Temari Martin kicks it finally down to the Cowboys.
And then Tom Chester takes it midfield and takes it 5 meters over the 10-meter line. So this is where the Warriors really dominated. What can the Cowboys do to change it? Kyle Felt now makes about 7 or so meters now, taking it up over the 20-meter line. They're midfield now. Kyle Felt plays the ball, and Valentine Holmes passes to the right-hand side to Shibasaki. Shibasaki now going to play the ball on the 30-meter line. Townsend waits at dummy half and he passes back in field to Valentine Holmes, who makes who breaks a couple of tackles there. Nice run there by Valentine Holmes. Reece Robson now darts out at dummy half and passes right to Chad Townsend on the fourth tackle, puts in a grubber kick. Hold the ball, take it away.
Picky there with fortunate bounce going his way there. Good pressure though for the Cowboys there. Nanai there to meet him. And again, acting dummy half there to Tamare Martin. Off to a big Marcelo Montoya, and we all know he's just going to run it up the guts as he usually does there. Gets dragged there from Neem, as well as JTB and Robson there. Now, Tamare Martin acting dummy half again through Edward Gossi with the ball in hand. The Warriors slowly creeping up this time here. Probably not making as much as they would like to. Egan with the ball in hand here. Pompey now on the 30-meter line here. About 20 meters out now from the halfway line now are the Warriors. Now the hands of Toy Harris, the captain on his 200th game as well. Need I remind you guys again and again. And Egan with the ball in hand. Fifth and last, off to Sean Johnson here. Big boot here. Covers a bit of ground there.
Yeah, that was a very good kick by Sean Johnson. Nice and deep. And Kyle Felt now is met there by the blue, green and red defense there by the New Zealand Warriors. Kyle Felt plays the ball midfield. Pass goes back on the inside to Murray Taulagi, who just adds more running meters to his game here today. Is there a hint of a crusher tackle there? It is. It's a penalty. It was a complete accident, something that really couldn't have been avoided, but they're just coming down so hard on this in 2023. So it's a real accidental crusher tackle there given away by Wade Egan. And so again, the Cowboys in this second half, they've got some good territory, bro. Got to make the most of it. Hello to everybody. Hello to everyone that is watching right now. Thank you for giving this stream a crack, all 27 of you. Thank you very much. And Wade Egan's on report, but that's nothing to fear about. So Valentine Holmes takes the quick tap. Hess back on the inside to Granville, and Granville taken heavily there by Jazz Tavanga. Robson waits a dummy half and passes out right. Finds JTB. JTB makes himself about 6 or so meters there. And he's going to play the ball on the second tackle, sorry. Pass goes out right to Dearden. Dearden is met heavily there by Tamare Martin. Cowboys are about 21 meters out from the try line now. Robson waits a dummy half, passes out left to the infield, and just pops it off to Jermaine Tanua-Brown. So they're setting up here. Robson scoots out a dummy half a little bit, but before he passes out right to Tom Dearden. Tom Dearden runs himself. Second time he's run in this set. Robson now waits a dummy half, but he goes to the blind side. And nice defense there by Marcelo Montoya to shut down Guillermo Shibasaki. Well done.
Yeah, good read there from Montoya, who came up rushing there, and good play as well, because it was not offside, thankfully. And 12 picky here with the ball and heading straight onto Vailea here. And again, the Cowboys off. He's trying to push the Warriors back this time round, right? Trying to hold them back in their line here. So we'll see what happens. Montoya with the ball again. And he runs over the top there. Granville offside, I'm assuming, this time.
Yep.
Granville there, unfortunately. Too eager there he was. I'll tell you what, I love the hairstyle, though. I'm loving that hair, though. He's got a good set of locks on him, does he? Granville there. Anyway, the Warriors now through Sean Johnson. How much can he chew off this kick? And he does well. About, I reckon, 15 odd meters away now from the halfway line here. The Warriors for the hands over to Marty Martin, off to big Tom Ale now off from the bench here as well. And again, about 5 meters up from the halfway line here, the Warriors going forward here through the hands of Egan, off to Tevanga. And again, Tevanga with the ball there, attracting a few defenders there through Robson as well as Granville there. And we have here Egan there with the ball in hand. Tor Harris off to Ale. Fakes it off to Sean Johnson there, but Ali collects it. Egan with the ball in hand now, about 30 meters away from their try line here for the hands of Barnett. Mitch Barnett's just going to go forward, looking around, but tackled there by the Cowboys. Fourth tackle set here, about 15 meters away from the try line now for the hands of Sean Johnson. Looks left, skips left, goes up right this time here. Off to the hands here of Pompey. Pompey with the ball in hand, runs over the top of Val. Oh! And Gossi with the ball! Did the Warriors just score that? Sorry, guys, I'm lost for words because I can't believe I just saw that. The Warriors have scored a try. I'm speechless. I think Womanjaw's a little bit speechless, but gee whiz, I did not expect that out of nothing. The replay here shows it. So Sean Johnson on the ball, and he darts around, he's skipping around to the right, and he goes out right to 12 Piggy through the hands of Pompey, who runs over Valentine Holmes there. That's a try, but is that forward? No, they count that as a try, I'm assuming. No, try the Gossi. Wobbling draw? They look forward to me a little bit. I don't know.
No. It's not. Look, it's. Let me have one last look at it. Oh, gee whiz! It's flat. It's bloody flat, isn't it?
I'm playing devil's advocate. I think it was. Yeah, I'm just saying.
Thank you very much for joining me. Hold the ball all this time, mate. This will be the last stream that you and I ever do. Thank you very much, bro. Shit. So after what is it now? After 49 minutes now, it looks like the Warriors are going to go up 20 points to 12. Just waiting for what we're just standing by now for the conversion attempt by Sean Johnson.
There you go. And the Warriors doing well to march up forward there. Again, offside there by Granville. As Wobbin Jaw sort of spoke on as well in the halftime break. It's about, the Cowboys, they're keeping their discipline. Unfortunately, just wasn't the case there. Warriors doing well to take advantage of it. I'm just as surprised as anyone else is, don't you worry. And Sean Johnson slots it through the middle. And the Warriors. And the Warriors.
Oh, no.
The Warriors
this is disastrous.
42. And I'll tell you what. Good attack there. Good run by Pompey. Oh, that big fend there on Valentine Holmes. You don't see that too often, to be fair with you, particularly from Pompey. But unfair fit there. Beautiful run there. And the Warriors about to collect the ball again. Oh, wow. Here we go. Cowboys restart now. Now, here we go. Topiki off to the hands here of Tom Ale. And again, he's another man there of no handbrakes as well needed in his arsenal. And Egan there with the ball in hand, straight here to Dylan Walker, is back in the field now. And again, back in the field. He's always been in the field. Apologies there. Egan with the ball in hand, straight on to Toy Harris. 200th game again. The captain of the Warriors there. And Wade Egan doing well here. Now the Warriors, about 10 meters up from the halfway line here for the hands of 12 Picky, who's trying to get himself involved there. And that's exactly what he's been doing, particularly in this game in general. He's been so good. And again, fourth tackle set here. Tom Ale. He's going to try and gain a few meters there, and that is what he does. Fifth and last here for the Warriors, off with Sean Johnson. Big kick here for the Cowboys.
Oh, and Murray Taulagi takes it well under pressure and then offloads it to Valentine Holmes, who makes himself more meters than 20, but he's going to be tackled now 5 meters short of the 40-meter line. Come on, change the game here. Oh, no. Robson's knocked it on. He was going to go for a scoot out of dummy half, and he's knocked it on after a really good break by Taulagi, Valentine Holmes. They combined really well. Are they going to challenge? Nah. Oh, no, they are challenging. They are challenging if the marker was offside here. Oh, come on, man. That was looking awesome. Wade Egan is there. He's absolutely straight, surely.
That looks square to me, and I don't see the wobble there at all. I don't think there's a knock on. Oh, there's a knock on. Is that what they're calling that one there? Or is it the first knock on? Is that sorry?
No, challenge unsuccessful, bro. No.
Okay.
Sean Johnson looks like he's gone down with a bit of a shin calf issue, bro.
Yeah, look, it was a beautiful break, mind you, there from the Cowboys, and as you said, it was good execution, good follow-up as well from Holmes as well as Taulagi. But unfortunately there, Robson. Yeah. And as Wobbin Jaw said, sorry. Yeah, Sean Johnson, what's happening? He's a bit of a limp there. Oh, Sean Johnson, if you're not 100%, buddy, don't risk it. Oh, here we go. Warriors in the attack. I'm not feeling too confident with Sean Johnson limping around. We'll see what happens. All right, here we go. Egan off to big Viliami Vailea now. And he tracks a few and a few PCMs covered there as well. Post-contact meters. Egan with the ball in hand now. Warriors about 30 meters away from the try line here for the hands of Mitch Barnett, who's been carrying on from his first half performance. A loud, good play display there. Where Egan with the ball goes the other side, left side here. Viliami Vailea. And he just breaks off the tackle there of Felt. And the Warriors now 5 meters out with third tackle remaining now. For the hands here of Montoya off to Tamade Martin off to Johnson, who's skipping around, off to Walker. Walker, the ball, he tries to make a half break. And the Warriors now, again, 5 meters out here, looking good in the attack. But now they're in the middle part of the field now where they want to be. Ruck infringement. Said again. Here we go. might him up, big tackle there from Gamet Shibasaki there. If you want to make a statement, if you want to mitigate things, that is exactly what you do there. Good tackle there from Shibasaki here with the hands up. Egan, first tackle set here. Off to Johnson. Tom Ale. Big run up there from the big bopper there. About 10 meters out from the try line here on the second tackle set here. Warriors, what are they going to do now for the hands here? The captain off to Dylan Walker. Dylan Walker there in the tackle there. They could have turned awkward, but wasn't the case for the Cowboys. Egan there with the ball. Goes out right this time around here. Johnson, big run there from Suriname. And he, just about millimeters from the try line there. Going out right this time. 12 picky. And the desperate Cowboys defense remains. Cowboys just as good there defensively as the Warriors have been. Now, last year play, Toru Harris off to Tabari Martin. Spots a gap. Big Harbour bridge pass. All the way out to the Vailea. Monto, the ball, tries to fend. But again, the Cowboys there with a lot of heart there through the hands there of Townsend as well. Beautiful tackle there by the Cowboys. And they stem the bleeding for now.
Strike me freaking Peg Drake Granville with the tackle of the set right there, man. Wow, desperate defense. Kyle Felt plays the ball, tackle number 1. Shibasaki now makes about 5 meters. They're still inside the 20-meter zone now here, the Cowboys. Tom Chester now makes himself about 5 more meters. They're over the 20-meter line now, midfield. And Taumalolo, Granville sort of didn't communicate. Well, they didn't communicate. Granville just starts out a dummy off to the right-hand side. Robson now passes back left to Jason Taumalolo. And it's last tackle here, short of the 40-meter line. Waiting. Chad Townsend's got the ball and he just boots it downfield, mate.
Here we go. And a big boot there from Townsend. Collected well there by Topic, who's been in amongst it again. I'm repeating myself here, but he really has been. He's been everywhere the Warriors have been, particularly in the offensive end here, as a Temare Martin the ball again, acting dummy half straight here through the hands of Montoya, who has not missed a beat since the get-go. And again, the Warriors on the front foot here, forward here with the ball here. Edward Gossi, I think it's about a second round, the second half there, but again, good tackle there by Neem to stop him there about 5 meters out from the halfway line. And here we go, Pompey now with the ball in hand, and he skips over the halfway line here, and the Warriors about 40 meters away from their try line here. A lot of space to sort of cover here. So what the Warriors do in the fourth tackle set here, Johnson off to the hands there of Tamari Martin, off to Barnett, but the Cowboys are there to stop it here. And our fifth tackle set here from the Warriors. Oh, is that an accidental crusher? It was all accidental in my opinion, if it was a crusher, but I don't know. I'll have to see what the ref sort of adjudicates the rules here. Accidental from Shibasaki.
Yeah, look, if it was accidental by Wade Egan, it's got to be no ill intent, obviously. Unfortunate there for the Cowboys, but you just play on. And Shibasaki, in my opinion, has done well in the second half. He's been, been a surely not a sin bin.
Nah, not a sin bin, surely.
Okay, cool. All right, so Shibasaki on report now. Just quickly, David Stevens left a comment here. This will be the biggest upset of 2023 if Warriors can get the job done. I respectfully disagree. It would still be an upset, big time, but I can't go past Dolphins beating Roosters in round 1. That's the absolute upset of the season so far, just quietly. But entitled to your opinion, bro. That's just me personally. And then Coloni Kepa, not really these two always been going at it. It'll be an upset if they beat the couple of top Sydney teams. Yeah, thank you very much, Colony, and thank you very much to the 30 people that are in here right now. It's a good game of footy, and we got about 25 minutes remaining, 26 minutes remaining. As I just update the banner here very quickly, hold the ball. I'll get you to answer this question.
Do I think the Warriors can win? Look, we're up. We're up. We've got the advantage. We've got momentum on our side. Do I think we can win? Absolutely, I do. But just to go back to the other person there who said if the Warriors win, this will be the biggest upset. No way. This will not be the biggest upset. We beat the Cowboys 2023. I still want us to bloody beat the Storm. All right, that's what I consider a big upset. So, yeah, no. With all due respect, no, it isn't. No. The biggest upset I agree with so far is the Dolphins beating the Roosters. So, all right, here we go. Now, with the ball in hand now, off to Tom Ale. And And I just want to mention as well that the Warriors forwards off the bench have done so well to lay the platform in the second half. In particular, we have the ball here again with Dylan Walker, who, again, the Warriors, again, creeping up forward. You'll think they've got to convert into... You need to see some results, surely. The Warriors with the ball in hand here. Off here to Toy Harris. And struggling as he ever, the captain there. Just struggling with all his might there to get over the try line there. But good, desperate defense there from Neem. And the Warriors knock on there from Suriname. Too eager there. What's the ruling here?
Oh, fair dinkum.
Offside there, unfortunate there. Appears to be Townsend who was the cause of that ruling. But again, the Cowboys get to display their defense again. What do they have? As for the Warriors, what do we have on the offensive side? What do the Warriors have? What can they produce? What can Sean Johnson come up with here? For the hands of Dylan Walker off to Tom Ale. And again, another player who's been just continuously barraging his way forward here with the Warriors, now about 10 meters away from the try line. For the hands of Egan, off to Toy Harris again. And the Warriors marching up ever so close to the try line here. As you see Egan there barking out orders. And he goes left this time around there, off to the hands of Dylan Walker, pumping the legs there. But the Cowboys have other plans, and they stop him just short of the try line again. And the Warriors here looking left, right, center, off to the left here. Tamari Martin, big cut up pass. Montoya! Montoya goes over. The Warriors have scored again. And I'm absolutely perplexed. I'm jubilated. I am all those words there. Wow. Wayne Egan goes out wide. You see the replay there. Tamari Martin, he sort of makes Carl Fout think in two minds there, particularly with Pompey running on the inside. He wasn't sure as to what was happening. And a beautiful try there by Montoya. And the Warriors go over again. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm perplexed. Sorry, over to you, Wobbling Jaw. Sorry.
Don't give it to me, mate, because I'll friggin' rip raw. This is on the verge of becoming a 13-plus points victory to the New Zealand Warriors, mate. And I don't think the Cowboys have been bad. Like they've definitely made more errors and they've been very passive. But this Warriors side, bro, have come up to Townsville wanting to kick some serious ass, mate. Wow. This is a very, very impressive performance by the New Zealand Warriors, bro. I think everyone is now at the stage of shock at the moment, bro. This is, look, it's not the biggest upset, but it's not too far behind being one of the upsets of the season so far, man. This is wild.
Yeah, look, I agree. Look, it's definitely an upset if we win, obviously. I am perplexed. I will say, though, I had the Warriors losing this game, so I feel sort of just very confused, perplexed. It is what it is. It's good to see this as Sean Johnson absolutely shanks that kick there. But in saying that, though, is the game over? No, not at all. With all due respect, granted the Warriors on front, we all know what the Cowboys can do. So again, with the Warriors, it's about applying this pressure, keeping this pressure, and trying to stop the Cowboys here, stealing their thunder, if you will. So again, the Warriors doing a good job there. However, in saying that, I did tip the Cowboys to win this game 30 points to 12, and it looks like it might happen the other way around. So we'll see what happens there. But in saying that, don't write off the Cowboys yet, please, ladies and gentlemen. Do not do that. So again, Cowboys start off again here. And again, 12 picky here with the ball. Straight into the hands of Tom, no handbrakes, Ale. And he runs straight into Dalmo Laurel there and Cotter, as well as McLean. He picks the three biggest blokes on the field. And here we go, Egan on the ball and hand straight into Dylan Walker. And again, the Warriors will do well to work off this momentum here. A lot of good set plays here, probably in due term here. And with the ball in hand here, it was Toy Harris again. As he does, carting up forward here. And about 25 odd meters from the try line here, from the halfway line, Certain with the ball in hand. Had big bopping run there as he runs in towards Cotter there. Fourth tackle here. And off to the hands of 12 picky, who misses, absolutely gets out of one tackle there. Fifth and last here, the Warriors over the halfway line here, about 45 meters away from the try line. And a big boot here from Sean Johnson. Over to you, Wobbling Jaw.
Tom Chester catches it on the 10-meter line, and he's dragged back a couple by a good Warriors defense. Come on, Cowboys. Dearden passes back on the inside to Kyle Felt, and Kyle Felt is only able to make 2 or 3 meters there. Dearden waits a dummy half, passes right. There's Gemart Shibasaki, and he makes himself about 8 meters or so over the 20-meter line now. Completions looking 26-20 to the Cowboys, 30-27 New Zealand Warriors. Still, it's not bad, but the New Zealand Warriors have completed very highly and have used the ball very effectively. Jason Taumalolo now on the last tackle is going to be stopped just short of the halfway line. Townsend just gets it the hell out of Dodge with a big high kick.
And a big kick there by Townsend there. Collected well there by Gossi in return. And again, he runs straight into Dearden there. And yeah, look, it's all pressure there for the Cowboys at the moment. And again, here with the ball in hand, Sean Johnson off to Montoya. Met well, and he just decides to harbour bridge past the ball. And a good run here by, no, not good run at all. Good defense there by Chad Townsend, who stops that run there from Wailia. And again, through an acting dummy half, straight onto Montoya here. The Warriors now being stopped early, which is good for the Cowboys there. And Egan with the ball in hand here. And about 30-odd meters now from the halfway line even, such as the defense shown here by the Cowboys. And Pompey there with the ball in hand. 4th tackle set here through the hands here of Dylan Walker. And again, he's just going to run up the guts there on the halfway line here. The Warriors in the 5th and last. Egan straight onto Johnson. What's he going to pull? Big kick there. What's the reply going to be?
All right, Murray Taulagi again with the Cowboys set starts on the 10-meter line. And there's Tohu Harris again, along with Marata Niakure. Dearden waiting a dummy half now. Passes infield to Kyle Felt. Let's play some footy here. Let's get some offloads happening. We're 14 points down with 20 minutes to go. Plays the ball. Townsend passes right to Shibasaki. Shibasaki makes about 8 meters. But Dylan Walker, this is it. All right, this is it to get us back well and truly into the game. A penalty's been given away. Shibasaki's cramping up, obviously. Can't blame the bugger as well. It looks like that it's Dylan Walker or actually Tamari Martin that was offside. So this is it. Well, I know there's 19 minutes to go, so I guess it's not it. But come on, got to do something now, boys. Jeremiah Nanai, probably with his 3rd run of the entire game for about 8 meters. So tackle 1. Robson waiting at dummy half, passes left to Townsend. Taumalolo off to Hylam Lukey. Is that Hylam Lukey? Hylam Lukey is out on the paddock now. Tackle 2. Robson, Cotter. Cowboys are inside 10 meters, 5 meters out from the try line now. Come on, boys. Robson waiting at dummy half, passes right to Townsend. Cut out pass to Shibasaki. Shibasaki is short, and I think, it's going to be I think he's lost possession in reaching out.
I think he has. I think he has. I think he has. Good attempt there, nonetheless. Apologies there, Wobbling Jaw. Just the TV's just playing up just a little bit, so I'm just going to quickly sort through that. Apologies. There we go. All right, so they're just showing the replay now, just to hopefully be in sync with you. They're just showing the replay now. The split screen between Shibasaki and obviously Shibasaki live, looking at the try being scored there. Decision pending.
Yep, I think we're right on point together.
Cool.
Yep.
No try. Yeah.
No try.
Good effort. Good effort there from Shibasaki, though.
Oh, all righty.
All right, so it's a penalty. So Cowboys with the ball again.
Oh, okay. Oh, thank goodness for that. All righty. Just waiting for a resumption of play here. Townsend asking where to play the ball or the tap's going to be. No, he kicks it back a couple of meters. So the Cowboys are going to start a fresh set here. 10 meters out from the try line with 18 minutes to go. Pardon me. Jeremiah Nanai passes out left to Jordan McLean. Robson waits at dummy half. Midfield, passes left to Townsend. Townsend to Dearden. Dearden hits Hylam Lukey. Tackled well there by Sean Johnson. Robson, dummy half, passes out to Jason Taumalolo. Taumalolo is going to be tackled in between the goalposts, about 7 meters out from the try line. 3rd tackle now. Robson, he goes right, finds Townsend. Dearden swung around viciously by Tamare Martin. Robson passes left. Townsend now finds Chester. Oh, I don't know. No, stopped. It's going to be last tackle now. Valentine Holmes finds Townsend. Crossfield kick. Can he do it? He can't. He caught the ball, Jeremiah Nanai. And he just, he went over the dead ball line. I don't know why we're going to the bunker for this 4, though. I thought that was fair enough. I thought that was quite easy to depict.
Wow. Talk about pressure and talk about defense. Wow. I am edge of your seat stuff. Edge of your seat stuff.
I reckon Cowboys should be kicked out of the comp to get back even to teams after this performance. Thanks, Paddy G.
No.
Thank you very much for your input there, bro.
Just gonna strongly disagree there.
Yo, Will says, "Gee, Chester is quick." And this is not going to be a try. We're looking at it. Oh, but it was punched out by Dylan Walker. Could this be a goal line dropout? Because it was punched out by Dylan Walker. I don't think it's going to go our way.
That was a fair effort, though. That was a fair effort.
What's going to happen here?
Here we go. The Warriors, the set start. Yep, set restart. Here we go. Fresh set of 7, if you will, here through Montoya there with the ball in hand. And Egan there goes out left this time here to Vailea. And Vailea's been doing well over the edge there, the left edge there. Egan with the ball in hand. Warriors punching up forward here through the hands of Dylan Walker. And he does well. Looked like a little bit of a wobble there, but he manages to hold the ball there. And off to Tebanga now with the ball. And he runs over the halfway line here. Third tackle set here. The Warriors making some good, decent meters up front here. And again, through the hands of Egan. Off to Toy Harris. Toy Harris off to Johnson.
Forward!
Big ball there to Suriname. And Egan here with the ball in hand. Goes up right to Toy Harris there with the ball in hand. And about the Warriors now about 30 meters up from the try line here in the 5th and last here. And Egan here straight into Sean Johnson. Sean Johnson, big kick. Wobbling draw.
Oh, and Tauranga takes a great catch once again. Valentine Holmes now darts out a dummy half and makes himself 10 meters and offloads it back to Murray Taulagi, who then offloads it himself to Tom Dearden. Dearden finds Kyle Felt midfield, and Shibasaki now has got the ball. He offloads it back. Strike me, Pete, boys. Kyle Felt now continues to play upfield. Wow, there you go. Let's play some footy. Let's go. Kyle Felt now will eventually play the ball on tackle number 2, just short of the 40-meter line. Tom Chester now 5 meters short of the halfway line. They're midfield. It's third tackle. There's 15 minutes to go. Robson passes left. Dearden now finds Valentine Holmes. Valentine Holmes is breaking tackles. He's becoming stronger as the game goes on. Is Holmes. Fourth tackle now. Robson passes to Dearden. Tamalolo to Townsend. And out the back of Shibasaki, and Shibasaki knocks it on.
The Warriors absolutely needed that. Again, it was a good promising set there from the Cowboys. Again, as Wobbling Joe mentioned, there was footy being displayed right there from the Cowboys. But unfortunately, due to defensive pressure from the Warriors, their Shibasaki just wobbles it and then attempts to pass it, and it all falls to nothing there at the end there for the Cowboys, unfortunately. There, Wobbling Joe. I think the Warriors...
thank you to the 37 people that are in the chat right now. Thank you very much. You're going to see me have an absolute aneurysm in the next 10 or so minutes, but Warriors have a midfield scrum here and they win it.
And through the hands of Gossi, and again, the Warriors, right? The Warriors are just marching forward now. First tackle set here. And off to the hands here of Marata Nukore. And the Warriors now about 40 meters up from their try line here for the hands of Egan. Dummy half off to Harris. And off to big ball here. Oh, and there's a bit of an overlap here. Montoya with the ball in hand. And he does well there, but a good tackle there by Tad Townsend. Apologies. And Cernan with the ball, acting dummy half now. Goes out right to Temare Martin. Off to Johnson. Johnson off to Toy Harris. Harris off to Tuapiki. Tuapiki off to a big bopping Marata Nukore. And our fourth tackle set here for the Warriors, about 15 meters out from the try line here. Dylan Walker off to Johnson. Johnson skips around and played out there by the Cowboys, and it'll be a set restart there. Warriors ball. Gee, was 13 minutes to go. 13:30, sorry. It's been electric pace there from the Warriors. Gee, was wow. Just showing the replay here. And Johnson there with the ball in hand. Skips around, darts around. And it was just an accidental just touch there by Nanai. And now the Warriors here with the ball again. Scrumming and about 15 meters out from the try line here. And it's about exactly 13 to go right now on the clock. Through the hands here of Wade Egan. Off to a big wobble there from Gotti. Wobble jaw.
And the high limb Lukey intercepts it. There's 13 minutes to go now. Ruben Cotter passes infield to Jordan McLean. It's tackle number 1 now. Oh, is this it? Robson passes right to Cotter. Townsend now. Jeremiah Nanai probably with his 6th run of the game, maybe 5th. Robson passes left to Jason Taumalolo. Dearden left. Chester. 3rd tackle now. He's going to get tackled just shy of the halfway line. Valentine Holmes darts out a dummy half. Makes himself about 6 or so meters now. 4th tackle. Midfield. Robson passes right to McLean. Cotter. Townsend. Townsend puts in a crossfield grubber kick on 4th tackle. Hold the ball. Take it away.
Unfortunately, probably not the best option there for the Cowboys there. And a wobble. A wobble of the ball. A wobble of the ball, if you will. Just to punt it out there from Viliami Vailea. And the Cowboys are going to take full advantage of that, don't you worry.
Oh, they bloody better, mate. Nicholas McCurch Sam, mate. It definitely isn't too late to see all your Cowboys jerseys and go on the good guys from New Zealand. There's plenty of room on our bandwagon. Cheers, bro. Which team is leading? There you go. Come on, Cowboys, do something. Sonson Jason says, will come on, Cowboys. All right. Midfield scrum here. And it's a play that Reece Robson, it finds Jason Taumalolo, who was, 2 off the rock. But I think Jason Taumalolo just elbowed Wade Egan in the jaw. Holy dooly. Did you see that? Hold the ball?
That was video game-esque. That looked really just, wow. Look at this. Boom. Oh, just the way he fell back.
It's fair. That's fair. Upon initial reaction, it was a good charging run. I just thought initial reaction was he actually raised it. But no, that's just Wade Egan put himself in a bad position. Surely that's not a penalty, bro. It's just a poor decision by Wade Egan.
That's not a penalty in my books. That's what you call play on. All right? That's just pure, unadulterated, dominant strength right there. It is what it is. Unfortunately, Egan, another victim in his hit list there. This will be his 2nd HIA for the game. Surely that's it for him anyway. Oh, come on, man. No, it's not a penalty. It's not a penalty. Play on.
As Will says here in poor technique again by Egan. Yeah. William Hunt says, suddenly Wrecking Balls Miley Cyrus came to my mind. Yeah, absolutely, man. But look, Wade Egan's a terrific player, man. He's still getting attended to. There's 11 minutes to go. I'll just change that. I'll get you just to take over just for a sec. Hold the ball.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, look, I don't even think Wade Egan actually knew what was in front of him until it was too little too late. Dumbo obviously breaking a few tackles in that run there too before he got in contact with Wade Egan. And in my opinion, it's play on. You know, Wade Egan's off for the game there. I don't think he's going to be coming back, and I think he probably won't even play next week, given the amazing, finally, sanctioned NR ruling for players who have concussion having 11 days off. Thankfully, finally, we're at this crossroads now. So in saying that, it is what it is. Play will commence, and the Cowboys will get the ball, rightfully so. That's just, well, what do you do when you have a big Tongan running at you last second, you don't expect it? This is what happens. It is what it is.
I love that you just brought that up too, mate, because I completely agree with you. It should be mandatory. It is mandatory 11-day stand down. Poor Wade Egan. He looks sick as a bloody dog, mate. But all the best to him as play resumes here. Jordan McLean gets the ball off the restart, and he's going to be stopped. He's going to be held. Tackle 2, right in front of the sticks. Robson out left to Townsend. Passes left to Cotter, and Cotter drops the ball. That was not the play either. That wasn't the play, Townsend. That had to go out the back.
And the Warriors, oh, man, good run there. Pompey gets things off on the way there. A restart there. And I felt trying to strip the ball there, but Pompey will hold on to it. Sean Johnson there, acting dummy half now. Vailea steps inward, but gets tackled there well. Good low tackle there by Dalmaroro. And again, Walker, dummy half now, straight on to Edward Gossi now. And for those who don't know, Wade Egan is out of the game now. Warriors now about 10-19 to go exactly. Cernan now with the ball. And off to Marata Newcotter, who's been a little bit quiet for my liking in the second half, in particular, as he goes off the halfway line here. Warriors the ball in hand now. Adam van Oorblik, big bopper. And he runs straight into Tongan teammate there, Dalmaroro. Things you love to see. And fourth tackle set here now. Cernan off to Walker, fakes it, runs, and gains a few PCMs in the meantime there. Looks like Cernan will be the acting dummy half for this one here. Sean Johnson, fifth and last. And a big kick here. What's going to happen, Wobbling Jaw?
Again, Valentine Holmes now. I thought it was going to be Murray Taulagi, but he catches the ball. And once again, Cowboys working it off their own 10-meter line. But Murray Taulagi, a terrific hit up on tackle number 2, plays the ball on the 20-meter line. Ball goes out right. Hold the ball. I can see you now, man. It's all good. Tom Chester now, third tackle. 5 short of the 30-meter line. Shibasaki now takes it over the 30-meter line. Looking for the offload, he was. It's fourth tackle now. Ball is out on the far right. Nanai passes to Townsend. Tamalolo, Dearden, Hylam Lukey out there. Hylam Lukey busts a tackle and Dearden gets the ball and he's going to play the ball on halfway there. And Townsend now puts up a big bomb. Have you got connection there, mate?
Yeah, we're good. We're good to go. And our 12 picky there with the ball in hand. And he runs it again. A few good kick return meters for 12 picky there with 8:45 to go on the clock here. The ball here now is with the hands of Montoya, who collects a few defenders there, and Dalmarolo as well as Nanai. And a 12 picky there stretching the hammies. And Sean Johnson off to Edward Gossi here. And he just about makes a little bit of a half break there, but good tackle there by Cotter to close things off there. And again, Cernan with the ball in hand off to Tabanga over the halfway line here. The Warriors now about 40 meters, just about 40 meters away. And he offloads the ball and off to the hands of Cernan, but the ref has called Howard, and rightly so. I thought it was too late a offload anyway. And time just about to be the enemy here of the Cowboys, just about. Adam van Oorblik with the ball in hand now. Fourth tackle set, big rampaging run there. Again, 3 boppers there for the Cowboys. They're tackling and bringing them down. And fifth and last here, Cernan off to the hands here of Sean Johnson. Fifth and last, what's he going to do? Big bomb.
And Kyle Felt bats it back to Shibasaki, and Shibasaki is going to be tackled inside the 10 meters. Townsend at dummy half. Kyle Felt now met on the 10-meter line. Dylan Walker and Jazz Tavanga have come on and split this game wide open, bro. Cohen Hess now, 5 meters up, plays the ball on the 20-meter line. There's no shape about the Cowboys, but they're absolutely out on their feet. Robson with a scoot out of dummy half. Dearden, Townsend now, passes out to Nene, and a rancid flick pass by Nanai, but he's going to get away with it. And here's Chad Townsend. He puts in a crossfield kick, and it's back with the Warriors.
Decent kick there from Townsend. Found a bit of space there, but Gossi collects it now, and a tackle to the ground now. Johnson, dummy half pass all the way off to a bit of pass there, straight into 12 picky. Again, looks what's going on there between the Cowboys. And ball in hand there, Pompey, and he goes over the halfway line here. And the Warriors in their third tackle set here, again doing well to push up forward here. Cernan with the ball in hand. Goes out right this time. Apologies. Can I get my words out? Marata Newcotter with the ball about 40 meters up from the try line here. The Warriors with the ball in hand. Fourth tackle set. Johnson, what's he going to do? Looks around. Set play here through Tom Ale. And again, Tom Ale has been so good in the second half, adding to that punch of the Warriors, adding to the punch of the Warriors in the second half. And off to Cernan here. Johnson with a little bit of a chip. Here we go.
And Murray Taulagi catches it right on his own in goal. If they're going to remain alive, they need to do something in the next 60 seconds here in North Queensland. And they're going to get an opportunity here. It looks like there could have been a crusher or a high tackle that was given away by Sean Johnson or Tom Ale. And so the Cowboys have a penalty here, and their fresh set is going to start about 5 meters short of halfway now. Cowboys, they scored 3 tries in 7 minutes in a game against the Manly Sea Eagles last year. Can they do it here against the New Zealand Warriors just to lock it up? 5.5 minutes to go. Jordan McLean now, midfield, halfway line. Cohen Hess, only able to make about 2 more meters over the halfway line. It's tackle number 2. Robson passes left, finds Townsend. Townsend throws a really flat pass to Highland Lukey, I think it might have been. No, Jordan McLean. Ball goes out left, finds Highland Lukey now. There's 5 minutes to go. It's 4th tackle now. Come on, Cowboys. Robson passes right. Townsend. Taumalolo. He's going to be stopped about a couple of meters short of the 10-meter line. The ball goes out right, finds Townsend. He puts in the crossfield kick, and it's taken there by Tom Ale. Well done, young man.
Tom Ale does well to collect that. And again, pressure from the Cowboys as Chester tries to take the ball there. But again, good piece of HCB there by Tom Ale. And now the ball there, Viliami Vailea, about 4 minutes 40 to go exactly. The Warriors just need to do something here, as Robin Jaw spoke about with the Cowboys on the other end. But they just got to hold the ball here, keep it pressure, and just keep going at it. 3rd tackle set here. Warriors about 20 meters away from the halfway line here for the hands of Jazz Tavanga, as mentioned by Wobbling Jaw, who's been sensational coming off from the bench here. Pompey with the ball, bit of second phase footy, and a bit of a one-handed carry there, and he absolutely butchers that one there.
Okay, so it's intercepted by Chad Townsend. This is the last chance for the Cowboys. Robson passes right to Shibasaki. Not many meters on offer there, unfortunately. Again, the Warriors' fitness, the commitment to defense, something to behold today, man. The ball goes out to Jeremiah Nanai, and he makes himself about 5 or 6 meters. The Cowboys are about 17 meters away from the try line. Felt waits a dummy half, throws a very tight pass to Townsend. Townsend now weaves to find Dearden. It's been hit there by a Warriors player. It's scooped up by Tom Chester. I think there's going to be a fresh set of 6 here. No, there's not. It's 4th tackle now. It goes backwards to Jordan McLean. Oh, man, this is... it's a knock-on. It's a knock-on. And now there looks like a bit of a scuffle between McLean and Martin now.
Look, obviously it's a game, but at the same time, there's also pure emotion being on display there. You can't fault McLean for feeling that way. It is what it is. As for the Warriors, we need to do well just to keep ourselves composed. Keep the Warriors, just keep playing. 3 minutes 11 to go on the clock there. Yeah, it is what it is. Frustrations are showing. As for the Warriors, just gotta, yeah. What are your thoughts on the emotion display there, Wobbinjaw?
I think I saw something by a certain player that looks like he could not give 2 hoots by a Cowboys player there, but I'm just going to remain tight-lipped as the New Zealand Warriors have a scrum midfield, mate.
No worries. And the Warriors there with the ball. 3 minutes 11 to go on the clock here. Just about trying to hold the ball here. Count down the clock here with Adam Pompey. Thankfully, no second phase footy from him. No offloads. And again, as the coach looks on. And again, with the ball here, Marata Newcott does well. Gets tackled there. Bailey Surin there with the ball in hand. Off to Adam Fanor Blake. Does well to catch that, to snap that. And over the halfway line now are the Warriors. Surin with the ball. Dummy half off to Tom Ale again, who has been sensational coming off the bench and continues his form here, adding a bit of punch there to the Warriors. Haven't seen much of R4, though, that's for sure. And Jazz Tavanga there with the ball. 5th tackle set here at the Warriors, and about 30 meters away now here for the hands of Temare Martin, who goes for a little bit of a high up and under there.
Oh, and Kyle Felt takes it. Hey, Warriors fans, I don't want to go off too early, but I'd be getting really excited. I'd be getting pretty excited about your prospects this year, man. Holy crap, dude. The Warriors defensively so good. Dearden now finds Murray Taulagi. Murray Taulagi looking for an offload but can't pop it off. It's third tackle now. 20-meter line now. Dearden darts out a dummy half. It's 20. I've given up on the banner too, just quietly. And fourth tackle now. Robson darts out a dummy half. He's been very good today. Finds Townsend. Townsend now is going to be tackled on last tackle. Just a couple of meters over the halfway line.
Ooh.
What's happened here?
Ooh.
Has it been a knock on or? Sorry, guys. I don't know if that was last tackle, but Chad Townsend looks to have picked up an injury or... Okay, here we go. So Tom Dearden now, last tackle, puts up a bomb that goes 20 meters down, and it's knocked on there by New Zealand Warriors. So Cowboys get to the scrum. There's less than 90 seconds to go, but get to the scrum, pack it in, stop the clock. But there's going to be a captain's challenge here because Carl Felt may have hit a Warriors player in midair.
No, knock on. Nothing wrong there. Play on. Cowboys ball. Montoya absolutely misses that.
He knocked it on before Carl Felt touched him.
Yeah, and even then, I can't go in the ruling there because Felt wasn't playing at the man anyway. So
just want to ask you a question, mate. Or AC wants to ask you, ACO, what place do you reckon the Warriors will finish this year now?
All right. Well, I had him actually placed 13th, in all honesty. After this game here, I'm not even going to place him anywhere. I'm sure Wobbling Jaw knows as well, being a Cowboys fan, it's too early to call anything yet. Obviously, take the good and the bad, but it's too early for me to say anything yet. I don't know. 13th is still where I have him, unfortunately.
Alrighty, so from the scrum base, Chad Townsend finds Tom Dearden, and Valentine Holmes has got the ball. He's going to play it on the 20-meter line. 1 minute to go. It's first tackle. Hylam Lukey now. He's been quite good in his limited times upon his ACL return. Ball goes out to the blind side, and it looks like Valentine Holmes has knocked the ball on with 50 seconds to go. And yeah, looks like that's going to be just about all she wrote. There will be a scrum, but wow. Congratulations, New Zealand Warriors. Hold the ball. Look at me, mate. Congratulations, bro. You've come up to Townsville and you've won freaking by 13 plus, 26 points to 12. Strike me pink, mate.
Look, emotion is definitely how I'm feeling emotional for sure. I'm definitely very happy. I could shout really loud. I won't, respectfully. I did not see this happening. I saw it being the other way around. I'm surprised in a good way, and I'm happy to take this win. And obviously there'll be a few Warriors fans who'll be telling me, this is what you get. But hey, I've took the Warriors to win in other games too, and they've absolutely got belted. So hey, I'm sure you guys can let me off with this one here. And with the ball in hand here is William Vailea as the Warriors slow the play the ball anyway, for the hands here of Montoya. And I cannot believe what I'm seeing. Wobbling Jaw, respectfully, I am over the moon. The Cowboys in Townsville is always a tough ask any day of the week. And coming off their performance against the Broncos, I was really fearing that they would have their way. And respectfully, I'm just happy that it wasn't the case today. We all know what the Cowboys can bring to the table. And we all know that good luck to the next team that plays them. But as for the Warriors, I'm going to take the W today. I'm going to take the Marlos. I want to take the Marlin and the cookies today. Wow,
mate, congratulations! That is full time. Up at Queensland Country Bank Stadium. Cowboys 12. They hit the lead. They scored the first try of the match. They've lost the game 26 points to 12. Wow. Hold the ball, mate. The Warriors are looking so determined. They look different. Andrew Webster has brought some of that Penrith Panthers magic over to you, mate. They looked so impressive today. They've been impressive all year, despite the loss last weekend against the Sydney Roosters, who got the dub over the South Sydney Rabbitohs last night. You were very competitive in that game against the Roosters. Easily the better side here today, man. Just initial reaction, bro. As we see an updated ladder, the New Zealand Warriors currently are 4th on the NRL ladder, ladies and gents. Holy guacamole. Mate, just an initial reaction, bro. Who do you think, just off the top of your head, is the player of the match?
Yeah, look, player of the match for me, I think, look, there's been a few of them, but look, if I had to pick one, I think I'd say for mine, probably, I'll say Dylan Walker, honestly, or Jazz Tavanga. Like those two, they just brought so much punch. Look, respectfully as well, thank you again, Wob and Joel, for being such a good host. I understand you and I are very passionate supporters, so I thank you for being very cordial despite the result, and thank you for being so well-mannered and congratulatory as you have been. So thank you again so much. I know in the other end I'll be doing the same too, definitely. But yeah, thank you again for thanks, bro. I appreciate it. I really mean that. But yeah, probably Jazz Tavanga for me, or Marata let's go.
Yeah, dude. That's it, man. We got Chris. Let it all out, bro. Of course, man. Let it all out, bro. We'll just stay with me here. I just got to go in and see if there's any questions or if there's any comments that I can read out to you, mate. Wise did well. Imagine if this was home for him. Well, Cowboys are going to find that out in the next 3 or so weeks when they do travel to Mount Smart Stadium. So, holy crap. Wise Up TV, great stream, guys. Love you both. Thank you very much, mate. Thank you. There's 30 people in here right now. If you want to have your say quickly on the New Zealand Warriors, get her in now, ladies and gents. But I can't fault the Warriors. I can find fault in the Cowboys, but I don't think the Cowboys were bad. But boy, howdy, that better be a one and done sort of performance there from North Queensland. Great stream. Heart was racing all the way. Thank you very much. And Dr. Ghost, go the Warriors. Well, look, I think we're just going to leave it off from there, man, because I'm sure that Hold the Ball wants to get out his reactions and study up exactly what just went down. But honest to goodness, I don't want to get too carried away, but I'd be excited, Hold the Ball. I'd be very, very excited if I were you, man. These guys could actually at least top 10 or they will play finals footy. That's been very impressive to start the season for the New Zealand Warriors, bro. So thank you so much for your time, guys. Links to his social medias will be in the description box below in the next couple of minutes or so. Congratulations, Warriors. Congratulations, Hold the Ball. Last time you'll ever do this with me, mate. You're banned. You're absolutely banned. I'm going to stop it from now on. All right then, guys. Thank you very much. I'll see you guys on the next episode. Adios.